Hello, everybody, and welcome to Random Number Generation. This is episode 26. We have Spike, Vegeta, and Fant TV here in Zooter, that is Ocarina of Time Randomizer. Remember, folks, Random Number Generation, GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you do have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. We have 3 special events coming up in the next 3 months. The first one, an all-women speedrunning event, Frame Fatale, returns with another event, Flip Fatale, online on November 15th to November 21st. Go to gamesdonequick.com/framefatale for more information. I just found out today I'll be hosting for that, so I'm super excited to be hosting. West Coast weekend is December 4th through December 6th. The schedule will be released on November 20th. Very much looking forward to that. And of course, AGDQ 2021 online is January 3rd to January 10th, 2021. The games list is out, so feel free to tweet at us at GamesDoneQuick and tell us what your thoughts are on the game list. I'll tell y'all, there's several runs I'm looking forward to, including that SMB 35. So let us know again at GamesDoneQuick what you think about the game list. With that being said, hey Fant, hey Spike, how are y'all doing? It's nice to have you here.
Yeah, hello. How are you
doing?
Hello.
Good.
Yeah, thanks for having us on, Sky. Yeah, this will be a lot of fun. I like to say it every time. Sky is amazing at giving you guys here at Games Done Quick, you all in the chat, updates on all the cool stuff coming up. She's gotten really, really good at that. So I just want to put that out.
She is indeed. Yeah, so as Sky said, we're going to be showcasing some Zooter co-op. With Zooter, there's a whole bunch of, different variations and settings. And I'm going to throw over to Spike if you could give us like a quick rundown of what we're going to be doing here tonight.
Yeah, so we're almost doing a hybrid. Again, there's one of my favorite aspects about any randomizer is whenever there's a ton of customization, like Fant's saying, and Zooter, Zelda Ocarina of Time Randomizer is no stranger to that. And what we're doing for you today is kind of a combination, I would say, of the most recent Zooter tournament, the cooperative tournament, which Fant and I will be co-oping a seed tonight, and the season 4 settings that were just released this past week to 10 days, somewhere in there. Season 4 will be starting for the randomizer community next month. And so we're doing a big combo of that. And the biggest thing, lots of little things here and there. We still have to get the 6 medallions in the game in order to get to Ganon and take him down. However, big things are, one, once we have 2 of the 6 medallions, we can get into his castle. So stuff could be in Ganon's castle. Much more likely that we'll need something from there in order to finish the seed. And the biggest one you guys will notice is as soon as we load into the seed, we're going to be a random starting age, either child or adult, and we will be in a random location. And what that means is every time we save and quit, instead of adult always going back to the Temple of Time or child always going back to Link's house, we will go to that random starting location. So
there's one for adults and one for child.
Right.
So the mystery may remain for a good amount if we're child or adult for a long period of time, whatever it's going to be.
So the fun part's going to be as soon as the seed opens up. Normally when I do a cooperative randomizer with a friend or an enemy, I guess, whoever they set me up with, we're definitely friends on this show. I'll always first be like, all right, what do you want to do? And then, okay, we'll try to counter each other, make sure that we're both checking different areas. We know when to cross over paths. Here, we really have no idea. We have a general idea. We know what the world obviously looks like, but we don't know where that's going to be. And we have to make that immediate decision as soon as we hit go and are in the seed, where we're going to go, how we're going to break off and do different things. So excited to see what that's going to yield for us tonight. But again, guys, the goal of the night, we're going to get the 6 medallions. As you can see, we're already starting with one. We've already got the 4th medallion, and that's the best medallion. And we're going to try to find all the items we need to get the other 5 and then go and defeat Ganondorf. So,
all right, well.
Y'all ready to go?
I think we're ready to go. Spike, let's get right into the action here, and I'm going to give a countdown on go. Spike, are you ready?
I am ready to go, my friend. Let's do it.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Where are we going to start?
This is somewhere in Kokiri Forest.
All right, I'm gonna rush over to Bido's house.
Okay, I am going to start heading up to the. I'm gonna go out to Hyrule Field.
Maybe play Minuet, see what the song is.
Yes, that's good. Golly, I had to think about that one hard for a second. That's what's fun about this. All right, so is there anything in Midos real quick?
Nothing yet. And last chest is nothing.
Okay, Sun Song. That's a very good convenience song here in the forest. I'm gonna read the 3 hint stones here. Let's see. Lon Lon Ranch is Way of the Hero. So obviously throughout this is the same as a solo Zooter seed. However, we're just gonna be sharing info throughout it. And having that menu out of forest, that actually takes the place of the Zelda's Lullaby song check. We just get to start with that automatically. That's one of the new Season 4 settings. Just breaking up the early routing. Frogs 2 is the Megaton Hammer. Frogs 2 is the Megaton Hammer. That is a massive hit right there. And King Zora, he is going to stay frozen tonight. Only a heart container for us.
All right, well, I went ahead and picked up my Sun Song as well. That's just going to be nice for time of day routing. There are a number of checks in Ocarina of Time blocked by your time of day, and a number of zones you can only enter from a certain time of day. So I went and picked that. Now I'm heading out to the field. Spike, where are you?
I'm heading out to the field as well. So how do we want to split this up? Do we want to have one of us go Child and one go to Kakariko?
Yeah, I think one of us go Child, one of us go to Kakariko. Probably the best current option. What would you prefer, Spike? Where would you like to go?
I'll go to Kakariko. Or where are you on the field right now?
I just exited from the woods.
Okay, I'll be able to get to that check density a little faster, and I can tell you if you need to split off back over here real quick. Also gets a shop. Oh, did either of us go in the shop?
I did. There is a bottle in the shop for 145, but nothing else of value. No shields, no progression items.
To know, also Shoot the Sun was dead, so Shoot the Sun, King Zora won't be doing either one of those today. We know Lon Lon Ranch is Way of the Hero.
Mm-hmm. And me going Child, I'll be the first over to check that as well. And because I have Sun Song, what I'm going to do is abuse a little bit of how the game chooses to change time of day. I'm going to just peek over into Ganon's castle area. That's going to immediately set my time of day to night. And I could come back in as Child and get a couple night-only checks. Because I picked up that Sun Song, I can immediately change it back to day afterwards and get all the daytime checks as well.
So, Spike, do I need to keep an eye on things this time? If you remember what happened with you and I ate your pie last time.
Oh, yeah. What did we miss? All right. Real quick, Rudo's letter is in the Cac Potion shop. Go for it, Sky. No, I'll do my best, but yes, you should also, be engaged in it. It'll probably be better for me as a numbskull. As you can see me just falling off right there. Trying to do little platforming trick right here where we can get up to the man on the rooftop without needing like a hook shot or anything.
Well, we aren't going to need that Megaton Hammer because Fire Temple is a stone or medallion. Yeah, we need that Megaton Hammer. Also,
we do need
Spike,
it.
Yeah, we do need it. I can pass you the medallion info when you're ready, but important note: Song of Storms is here.
Sounds good.
In the Temple of Time. Song of Storms, very, very powerful song. Unlocks an entire dungeon, as well as a whole bunch of overworld checks as well.
And do another little platforming trick right here. And yeah, while I'm doing this, Fan, if you want to go ahead and read it off to me, the medallions.
3-1, Fire, Forest, Deku.
Fire, Forest, Deku. Okay, let me click that over real quick. Fire, Forest, Deku, and go for the last two.
You got Shadow and Spirits. So as you can see, I'm hitting the market at nighttime, so I can go pick up Richard here. Shouts to Richard on a restream today. Richard is also the name of this dog here, and will be giving me an item, and I hope it's good. Richard, don't let me down.
You're welcome, whatever it is.
Thank you, Richard.
Let's see what Richard has for us today.
Okay, so Rudo's
It's
letter.
just a bloopy. Oh.
Just? I worked hard for that.
A bloopy.
Oh.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Unfortunately, I had to throw it all on the grounds because my wallet's full. That being said, Deku Shield is here in the Bomb 2 shop, Spike. We were playing on a setting, I don't know if Spike mentioned it, called a closed Deku, where you can't just go into the Deku Tree right at the start. You need to have the Kokiri Sword and the Deku Shield before Mido will let you in there. And we were playing on Shop Sanity, so the Deku Shield is going to be in one of the 5 child-accessible shops, or one of the 6 child-accessible shops.
But what happened to Team Never Buy a Shield? I've heard so many Zooter players take
I've
pride in
never
that
subscribed to it, so don't you worry about that.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Don't do it.
Yeah, bad memes.
Bad memes. It will lose you time.
Never buy a shield.
So me and Spike are part of the team Buy a Shield when it is convenient to do so. Also, I'm really bad. I just messed up the shooting gallery. But luckily I got 9 of the 10, so...
Oh, refund! Let's go. Refund strats. All right.
RNG
so all I found up here so far is Rudo's Letter and Song of Time. Rudo's Letter for $40. And was that CAC Potion... RL 40. So Fant and I have a document where we try to share our info through that so we can have a lot more like kind of drop the info and leave it. I've got 2 more checks I really want to do here, and then I'm probably just going to follow Fant over into Childhood, or I could potentially go, maybe I'll go do Zora's River. Can cover more of this area.
Really quick, Kakariko's Way of the Hero. That means there is a required progression item in there, so I'm going to write that down in the notes.
Okay.
And we got 2 expensive items in the bazaar. We got a scale for 80 in the bazaar and a slingshot for 90 in the potion shop. Neither hard required for anything, but are going to be very useful. So I'm going to jump up these chains here and at least buy the Zora scale for now, and then come back with the slingshot at a later time.
For those watching this the first time, now y'all can correct me if I'm wrong here, but the accessible rule set is what we're using for this, correct?
Yeah, they actually changed the naming of it to the standard rule set, but yeah, same mindset where like it's effectively like glitches. It's glitchless. Ooh, a hook shot's here. I've got a hook shot. Glitchless with doing some glitches that are easier than glitchless jumps. So let's take that. Got the hook shot. Good stuff. Hook shot, one of the most important items in the game, and that is on Dompe Race 1. So that's a graveyard item.
That's where it normally is, too.
Yeah, oh, actually, I didn't even think about that. That is a straight up, I guess, vanilla as it would have been in the chest.
Yeah. Close enough, though.
No, absolutely. So again, if something's in a way of the hero look good, go
really
for it.
Quick. This is great. The save and quit spot for a child is inside the bomb tree shop.
Wow.
It literally just drops you in there. And you can buy stuff whether it's daytime or nighttime. So that's actually very convenient because that's where our Deku Shield is. So,
good. All right.
And that's very quick access back to the market in general for adults' work potential. So I'm very happy with that spot. I was like, wait a minute, I was just here.
All right, I'm going to go down Zora's River. I peeked at the item just above Dodongo's Cavern, trying to see what we're working here. Now, with this hookshot and this Song of Time, I can actually do a lot in our Medallion Forest Temple. General routing strategies, like just at the basis, you want to be able to push your Medallion dungeons as much as possible because you know you always have to do that. Within reason of like some routing, you don't want to feel like you're going way out of your way to maybe get like 1 or 2 checks there. But with the menu at a forest, I can get right at Forest Temple's doorstep.
Indeed. Now I'm diving into Lon Lon Ranch here to check out what our Way of the Hero is, as well as get a whole bunch of checks. And Spike, just so you're aware of what I'm doing, I'm going to be basically doing the child route here. Going to head over to Gerudo Valley after this and check Lake Hylia, child fishing, all those goodies.
Yeah, I'll be checking out Zora's River right here, just like peeking at whatever checks I can. And then I'm going to play Minuet and get the first like 4 or 5 checks out of Forest Temple.
All right, we've got a bomb bag here from Talon's Chickens.
Bomb bag on Talon's Chickens. I should probably just come over there.
Yeah,
I'll still check.
That's pretty big.
Yeah. Then I think, yeah, because then the save quit. I've got Minuet right now. Let me go get these. So right now we're clearing what you call mostly Sphere 0 at this point. Meaning we need nothing else in order to collect them. So just by virtue of percentiles, those are more often going to have something. Because the randomizer doesn't have to check to make sure, did we give you these other items? If it places it there, it will just be there. I guess I could hookshot that Skulltula. That's good. Up to 10, 20, or 30 Skulltulas could have something that we need. I'm also training myself to not read those hint stones.
Yep.
Double defense is in the open grotto in Zora's River.
All right, good. I may get over there if it's convenience. I'm going to do something here. I can peek into a wall and see what item's behind it by just adjusting Link's head position. And I could just peek in there and see there's nothing in the back of the shed in Lon Lon Ranch. And don't have to go all the way back in there to find out what it is. Very good time-saving strategy there. Just look at the item, don't necessarily collect the item. We use that a lot, like, Spike could see what was in Zora's River, and like, oh, yeah, don't need to go collect that, see what it is. We know what it is. Ignore it.
I did the same technique, rolling into the wall to be able to see whatever item was in the graveyard. So, okay, bloopies for days. Reading one more hint stone here.
All right, we got a straight here as well.
Okay, sounds good. 20 and 30 are both dead.
Excellent. So you only need to collect 10 skulls. All right, Spike. So here's what you need in Lon Lon. Do Talon's Chickens. That'll give you your bomb bag. If you want Saria's song, that's the song from Malin. Pretty easy grab. And then you want the middle and right scrubs. That's going to get you a heart container and a strength upgrade.
Okay.
So lots of value to be found here. And now I am exiting Lon Lon, gonna check some of the fields and get Lake Hylia and Gerudo Valley out of the way, and then from there we'll see where we're at. But we do have the option to go into Dodongo's Cavern, full clear all of that. We can dip quite a bit of forest. We could get into Goron City, check a lot of things there. We have plenty of options available to us. Bomb bag and hookshot are probably the two most significant items.
Yeah.
Or explosives in general, and we have access to both of those. So a lot of stuff is opened up.
Also, always like to point out whenever I'm doing one of these showcases of Zooter, that Deku Nuts are extremely powerful. Some of the best utility items I've ever seen in a 3D action game, honestly. Use it to stun a lot of enemies. It's even a way that you can hurt the final boss, believe it or not.
Yep, you can kill Ganon with Deku Nuts.
It's the only enemy in the game it actually deals damage towards. But all right, going in. I only have 3 hearts here, so I'm gonna throw one Deku Nut, get a jump slash in before it does anything else, and then he's gonna get in this loop right here, taking out that enemy, and then I'll try to just do a forward stab every time he moves his shield up. All right, nice fight.
GG.
Yeah, it's something a little easier with a Hylian shield, but I haven't seen one yet.
Yeah,
now I'll utilize the Song of Time.
In the market shops, shield-wise.
Let's see here. Scroll back forward. So Forest Temple, the Stalfos had your first small key. I was about to say I'm a big shield fan. Shields allow you to do also some glitches and tricks that we want to do. Allows for a little bit easier setups. You can shield drop different items such as bombs. Get a refill here on Deku Nuts.
Yes, both players are sharing information with one another, except when they're both in go mode. Then all bets are off.
Then it's
from
a
what
race.
I can understand.
Yeah, then it's a race, my dude. Taking you down. Once again,
I found Din's Fire in the waterfall.
Din's Fire in the waterfall. All right, that will be required. Unless you want to learn fire arrow entry. I guess I had learned it at one point, but I think I'll go get the Dins. All right, I got some bomb chews. Here in Forest Temple.
Wonderful.
If you're going to be in a tournament, would you advise learning the fire arrow entry into Shadow Temple?
So it's actually banned.
Oh, okay. That's what I was wondering.
It's in the last year or so that it was banned. The community basically decided they didn't want to do it.
Gotcha.
Small key.
And that led to the development of a new strategy called the meme fire arrow entry, where you use Din's fire to light all but one torch, and then you use a fire arrow to light the final torch.
Which is a great strat, by the way. Ooh,
and that's legal.
20 pack of bomb chews.
Legal in the sense of the most of the competitive Ocarina of Time randomizer tournaments. It's like if anybody wants to do this on their own, like nobody cares. Like you can cheat, do glitches, whatever you want, but in like a competitive context, most of the tournaments have banned that particular trick being used.
All right, so we found the first 2 small keys and the boss key, and I got a 20 pack of bomb chews. I'm gonna go light the world up, drop some bomb chews everywhere. So where are you at this point, Fant?
I am currently in Lake Hylia. About to check into the scrubs. I've gotten a lot of value on this route that you're gonna have to come through eventually.
Yeah, I'll try to cover some of like the Lost Woods, Goron City area. Try to get our Bolero of Fire, see what's over there.
You got a wall.
Finding these bomb chews is actually really good for our routing, so now I can actually stay adult and do a lot of good stuff. And Fant can just, I don't like overlap with Fant nearly as much.
Mm-hmm. And another one for your list, potentially unneeded. We don't know yet, but there is a wallet in the left scrub in Lake Hylia.
Left scrub in Lake Hylia, sounds good.
Yeah, so there are a number of shops we haven't checked yet. I mean, Goron shop and I think Zora shop are the only ones.
Yeah, and I'll be there pretty
items.
soon.
And now I'm just heading over to everybody's favorite check, child fishing. And probably clear the field after that. And then, depending on where we're at, we'll make a split. One of us will be going into Dodongo's Cavern for sure. Maybe me at this point. We'll see.
Right. Wish I had a shield so I could shield drop these bomb chews.
I'll get the Lost Woods checks as Childs.
Oh, yeah, I'm already doing them. Long shot. Long shot is on the front scrub, the one we normally get an item from.
Okay.
Outside of Sacred Forest Meadow.
All right, I'll double check you on Slingshot game on my way over there. I'll be able to buy that.
Good.
That could be a bad sign, though, because according to what I'm seeing, Water Temple isn't required.
Yeah, Water Temple isn't required, so yeah. Yeah, Sky making a great point right there, where that's potentially something we don't even need, but it could also just be access to the desert. Logically, you need either Requiem of Spirit, Epona's Song, or the Long Shot in order to get out into the desert. So, there could be some benefit there. Got a heart container in the boulder outside of Goron City if you want a free pop +1 to your health. Those are always
outside,
so good.
Yeah, I'll probably get that. I'll get that.
Yeah, that's a quick one.
What was the song, by the way, from Saria over there?
I have not seen what Saria had. I have not been child yet.
Oh, you're adults right now. Okay.
Yeah, I'm big adult.
I'm gonna get the child Lost Woods checks.
All right, sounds good.
All the scrubs, Slingshot game, Ocarina Memory game, Skull Pit. I'll knock all of that out after I clear out the Hyrule Field here. Hyrule Field is mainly dense on the bottom of the map. There's 2 checks at the top, 3 checks at the bottom. And coming from Lake Hylia, we could just head out here and get these really quick. There's never really a good time to check these. Kind of just get there when you can. And we have the advantage of co-op where we can, divvy it up and make sure only one person has to commit this time to come down here. Unless something's valuable, like a silver gauntlet, so to speak, in the bombable grotto outside Lake Hylia. That's a pretty big one.
I was interpreting. I was like, I think that means he found it.
Yeah, that means I found it. I was trying to Spike. I was trying to roll it in naturally to the commentary. And,
no doubt.
Make it flow okay, and at the same time pass information to my partner without saying, "Hey, Spike, it's here."
Oh, where am I? Where? What was your? It was the bombable grotto outside Lake Hylia. You said?
Yeah, the one in the gates.
All right, sounds good. The scrub, yeah.
The scrub. And I'm heading over to the South Hyrule Boulder now, and then gonna buy my slingshot and head over to the woods.
All right, let's put up Song of Time block here so we can get to these 3 scrubs. Got a lot of stuff potentially we gotta buy right here. So in terms of that Megaton Hammer, the big reason we talked about that being on Frogs too, we've already located what? You have Saria's Song and Song of Time, correct?
I don't have Song of Time.
I meant Song of Storms.
Song of Storms.
So we're missing ZL and Epona's, and then we can have a Megaton Hammer.
Use bombs wisely.
I appreciate that.
I was like, Sky literally.
I just read a hint.
Yeah.
What is one of my
So it's like, where was Song of Time?
Song of Time is on
Guru?
somewhere. Guru. Yes, that's exactly where it was. Yep. No doubt.
I'm just guessing.
Right. No.
All right, Sky needs to keep track, like a running tally, every time we forget something. All right.
Do you have the opening tally?
Well, one right there. That's one.
That's a 1.
Hey, I found the bomb shoe bowling spot.
Oh, need to go around. I took a weird angle at that.
If it's something major, though, like what happened with Pi again, and I know Pi would be laughing right now if he'd be watching, I'd let you know. I'm like, Pi, are you sure you want to leave this? And Pi's like, do I?
Do I? My dude, Pi.
No,
Always
we
blast.
We build this at co-op, but it's really quad op.
Okay, that's a really good sign. OOT is Prelude.
We don't have an all dungeon seed.
Lens of Truth in the left side of the Boulder Maze. Will it be a Boulder Maze of Destiny?
Yeah, but you don't need Lens of Truth, do you?
The only place where we might need it is for the treasure chest game, in which technically you can do it without it, but you really don't want to. It's a 1 in 32.
All right, Spike, really
terrible.
quick. Did you check Storms, Grottos, and Sacred Forests?
I don't have Storms yet.
Okay, ZL is up here as child.
All right.
So we now just need Epona's song to get our Megaton Hammer.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll actually need to pull up the song, the frog song.
Yep, as always. I think I've got like a Frog's Command maybe somewhere. I know Beryl does, so we might have to give Beryl some views right now.
Oh, hey, I found a shield.
There we go. Yeah, I just bought mine in the Goron shop for $40.
Not bad at all.
Let's go ahead and refill our health. So I could dip into fire right here. A little bit of peekage. Might not be a terrible idea in all honesty. All right.
Go.
At least, get the song.
It's Epona's.
Okay, we have access to the Megaton.
We have a Megaton Hammer. So you know what? I'm not even going to dip in fire.
Yeah, no.
We can cross over each other's paths and just have that.
Hey, Sky, you want to help us out?
What is
You want to go look up the note inputs for the Frogs 2 song?
Oh, yeah, I can go do that. Hang on.
This is now a tri-op. I know that word.
Yeah, we are going to need your help. Summon your lava horse.
The amount of times I played this game, that comes up so rarely, I still just have to look it up.
Yeah, so it figures it comes up when we're on GDQ.
Of course, yeah, no. But no, we want Sky to be as involved as possible.
Absolutely.
Now she's part of the team.
I'm looking it up right now.
So it's nice that we're going to have all those songs. We can get the Megaton Hammer. We don't have to stress too much about it. The alternative to this, the top row of songs generally open up more checks. The bottom row of songs is all our warp songs. So we're going to have to do potentially quite a bit of just back walking across the field. Ooh, it's my dude, the Mirror Shield. That's why it looked red and blue. All right, Mirror Shield is in the wall in Death Mountain Crater.
Yeah, link is in Discord, Fant. It should be under the minigame.
Man, that's fast. That was fast. So the good thing is, because of the placement of the hook shots, you potentially don't need to fight Dompe. Or fight Dompe to the death. Death battle with Dompe.
He's already dead, Spike. He's already dead.
You potentially don't even have to do dump it. You can just get that one from the scrub, and you're good to go.
What thing?
We're gonna retry that.
Now, I'm clearing out Child Goron City here because I can do it all.
Okay. Should I go into Dodongo's Cavern at this point, or do we just want to push our medallions and whatnot? Do we want me to come Child and get all those things?
Let's see. We can do fire. We can't do shadow. We can't do. Well, we can do spirit actually. I'd say Dodongo's. Dodongo's is so valuable. Just get it done.
Okay, I don't have a strength, so I'm only going to be able to do the first 5, but I can prep it to that point. Yeah, and again, we question this because...
actually, leave that to me. Leave that to me. I'll do Dodongo's.
All right, I got it.
I can full.
I got the door opened for you. There we go.
All right.
All right, so I've got 7... I'm actually close to 10 skulls, but we'll get that later. Sun Song, we can kind of get that at our leisure. I'll take out the Reed Grotto while I'm here.
We have a fun question from chat. So if I'm giving you intel, I'm wisdom. So which of Spike and Fant are courage and power?
Oh, man. I think Fant's a combo of both. I don't know what I'm here for. I'm like the fat fairy from Link to the Past.
Hey, you know what that fat fairy
I can turn it into the silver arrows, bro. Yeah.
To defeat Ganon. So,
I help casuals, not speedrunners, beat Ganon in Link to the Past. Slingshot? Okay, I've got my own slingshot from the Reed Grotto, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah. And we have another wallet as well on Darunia.
Okay, sounds good.
Chad is saying Spike is absolutely power.
I am a powerful man. All right.
just brute force.
Yeah.
Everything, yeah. I'm going to try every combination.
Now we need to find out of the group of us who's which.
I disagree.
Huh?
We need to figure out who is the, which of us of the different Captain Planet powers. Fire, Earth, Wind, Water, and like Heart or whatever. Have you done the Boulder of Destiny, Fan?
Not yet.
All right, I'm on it. My check. We call this the Boulder of Destiny because it has given many a good check.
Yeah, I know there's probably a number of Spike subs watching right now. And I know you all have that SSJ Boulder emote. I want to see it.
Boulder.
I want to see it.
All right, I'm popping out. I'm coming back over to be a child. The Boulder.
I like this remark too. I think Spike might be courage. It took a lot of courage to fight through Super Ghouls and Ghosts to see the credits. That was
Dude, that
really
game
funny.
was tough, but it felt extremely good to beat. I felt powerful.
Good question, and I think this would be a good question to be answered for YouTube as well. What are the rando settings specifically?
So there's a lot. We brought up at the beginning that there are there's almost, I don't want to say infinite, but like there's a ton of different ways to customize your Ocarina of Time randomizer settings. The big ones is, imagine it's like a combo meal of the co-op settings tournament that Fant and I just took place in. We took top 8, very proud of that. And the season 4 settings for the solo tournament put on by Zelda Speedruns starting next month. The biggest thing is that starting child and adult, like it's random which age you start as and what your starting position is. So pretty cool stuff right there.
Now, if anybody wants the settings string, I can read it off, the whole thing.
The entirety of it.
Yeah, let me know if y'all are ready for that.
All right, so have either of us hit up the bottom of the well yet?
Nope.
Nope.
All right, interesting. Where was this scale?
It was in the bazaar. In
The bazaar. Okay.
Yeah, in the bazaar.
It cost a little bit of money, didn't it?
80 rupees.
All right. I'm going to go jump up the chains then, chat. Because I'm going to get my Deku shield and my scale while I'm here. I want it.
I just collected Skull Kid. that gave me 5 rupees. Then I headed down to the scrub under the bridge where I read a hintstone that says, "Hey, that's cool, kid. It's going to give you 5 rupees."
It is amazing how consistent it is that'll happen. There's nothing else in the market I need, Fant.
No, it was only a slingshot and your Deku shield in the bomb shoe shop. But you could just save and quit too.
Yeah, which is sick. I need to go pick up some cash real quick. I'm just going to jump up the chains a little bit. This is your #1 way to get cash in this game pretty easily, chat. If you ever want to get into Zooter, you just jump up these chains. You can just line yourself up with the wall right here. Coming up. And then I'm going to side hop all the way up it. And there's actually 3 red rupees. So I'm going to jump out and to the middle. And I'm going to jump back over.
I like this trick.
Yeah, this is a good one. And all of a sudden, you're $60 richer. Now, if you play with Shop Sanity like we are, sometimes stuff can cost up to $300. You might have to get multiple things. So sometimes
really
you jump up this
in the
chain
shop.
for like 5 minutes. All right, so I want to pick up that cash. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get my bomb bag. I'm going to go get, you said it was Saria Song on Epona's.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know what's on Saria Song itself yet?
Yeah, ZL.
Oh, that was ZL. Okay, cool.
Yeah, so now I've cleared out all of the woods. Hey, a bottle. And I've basically done all I want to do as child right now. And I'm going to head adult and basically collect all the stuff Spike found.
Yeah, I feel like while I'm child, because I have Rudo's letter, I should drop that off.
Yeah, you should.
And I won't go in. Jabu is just a stone.
And luckily and I'll leave bottom of the well to you.
That sounds good.
And don't forget to throw a chicken in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for the love of Pete's sake, where are the chickens? I found it. You said it's the middle and the right one are the 2
Middle
scrubs
and right
I want?
scrub, yeah. For a heart container and a strength upgrade.
Alright, thinking through this. So, I'm about to say, has like Dompe or any of that stuff. So, like, Child Kakariko has been left to me.
It's been left to you, yes.
Okay, always making me do the hard stuff. I swear. Okay.
Hey, I'm gonna have to do Fire Temple.
Oh, man.
I have to play
good luck,
Frogs 2 first. Actually, no, you're gonna play it
Oh,
first.
yeah. That's,
That should be easy. I helped make that easy.
yes, thank you for that. That's genuinely a tough minigame. Maybe we should each try to do it once without looking at the cheat sheet.
Oh, it's gonna be a disaster. I will fit.
Oh, it's gonna be really bad. I took the scenic route around. I was thinking like normal settings. But we got a nice little grotto here with 3 scrubs.
I get
So-
caught by the guards.
There are some people who are confused. So this is a co-op run. This is not multi-world. There's a big difference between that. They're not influencing each other's games. They are just sharing information.
Yeah, that being said, future idea for random number generation.
Mm-hmm.
Get some multi-world action.
Multi-world, both Link to the Past and Zooter are very, very fun. Where actually we'll send each other through the powers of the internet. We'll send each other the different items we need. So this is going to be ZL. Very nice, very nice, very nice. And I'll save quit, buy my Deku shield. I will play Sun Song first. Thank you for the ZL. Did we get the Sacred Forest Meadow scrubs?
Yeah. Yes, I did. The front
okay.
one, it was just a shield, so you don't need that now.
Okay.
I remember, weren't you all trying to do like 100-person multi-world or something?
Oh,
y'all
and we
ended
did
up
it.
Waiting
We did it.
quite a long time to get everyone all coordinated. I remember seeing that.
We did all of that. Yep. We got it. And 119 people, we made it work. They're working on Zooter Multi-World. To where, it's just going to be much easier to effectively quit out of that stuff. Get myself the Deku shield. I'm assuming poor Richard the dog doesn't have anything.
Not today.
No, Richard
I was
had.
hoping Richard would have something for us today, but he's already doing enough operating the restream for us today. Shout outs to Ogden Rocker Richard for one of your regular GDQ restreamers. You know, a lot of the stuff you see, he's behind the scenes, running everything that you currently see and hear.
Yeah, without
Shout outs to
Richard.
Richard.
Without Richard, we wouldn't have had, when Hobbs was playing in Mercy Kill, Hobbs was shooting at a picture of Kizaron on the gummy ship. We all had a very good laugh about that.
I love how serious we keep it here on GDQ constantly. All right.
Good job, Richard. I did not see that.
You have to go back and see
welcome.
that. So
Yeah, I'm gonna
again,
have to see the clip.
all of our VODs for Mercy Kill, RNG, and some of our other GDQ shows can be found on YouTube. So if you missed out on past episodes or past moments, you can find those all on our YouTube at youtube.com/gamesdonequick.
Right, excellent segue there.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
All right, Spike, what am I getting in CAC other than Rudos?
Rudo's letter, you can get Song of Time, and that's really it so far, because you already have a slingshot, right?
Yeah, I got a slingshot. Where was the hook shot?
The hook shot was on Dompe, so if you want to do the Dompe race, he spits it out.
Yeah, I'm
the
still gonna
item,
do
not
it.
the chest. Yeah, okay.
A near vanilla hook shot.
I want to say this is a pretty smooth seed so far, but I don't like saying that until one of y'all finds light arrows, because sometimes that can be the most elusive thing in this game.
Yeah, luckily, at least in this, Gan will tell you where the light arrows are. That's like the last thing you need. But we'll see. We'll see. There's a lot of things that we still need to find in order to do this.
Well, light arrows are on 10 skulls. All right.
Hey! All right.
Oh,
Don't
there
even
we
have
go.
to get the clue from Ganon. That's good. Good.
I guess I'm gonna collect some skulls.
I'm convinced Sky had like a spoiler log or something up somehow,
do not.
even though she didn't gen it. That was hilarious. All right.
Not this time. No, unfortunately. I had one the last time, but...
Well,
not-
I did post a spoiler log, so you technically
at it.
do have access to it. I want to be clear, none of us have looked at it.
Right.
I think for me, personally, when I played this, some of the most elusive items, I'm glad y'all have dins, because sometimes that one hides. When Jabu is required, the note, the Hagen note in the bottle is so hard to
yeah.
find. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that being said, when Jabu is a stone, you're guaranteed to have Rudo's letter early.
Oh,
and it will be required. You're gonna have to dip an ice
We're
cavern.
going into Water Temple. We're going in to we are going into Jabu. It's just gonna happen. Our fate's already been written.
What is the most ridiculous item you've had to find and it took like forever to find?
Oh gosh. I think for Fant and I, it's literally every seed. There's one item that we last location. That we look literally everywhere else. Mirror Shield's a pretty common one that'll take forever to find. Din's Fire's one that can be elusive. Serenade of Water is over on the Composer Grave, just so you know, Fant.
Yeah, I'll go grab that.
So I'm probably going to utilize that to actually get over.
Did you check the torches while you're in there?
I'm doing that right now. So I'm doing a trick called Flame Storage, everyone. Let me see if I can get it. Oh. I missed it. I'll do it again. Why not?
That could be
I'll do it
something
one more
big,
time.
Spike. Do it again.
Yeah, the other night.
No, do it
it
till
was-
you get it, man.
Okay, I will not. I will run out of Deku sticks.
Yeah, do it when you run out of Deku sticks. You may leave.
But yeah, you can see right here, chat. I'm gonna pull out the Deku stick and then put it away while it's like on top of the torch. And then by putting it away there, it stays lit when I pull it back out. That should hopefully set up to where I have enough time to carry it all the way over for this check. All right, good. We got a second try. I want to do the left. Yeah, I'm like 75% consistent at that, so like I'm okay with rolling that the second time. Oh, it's the big Deku seeds. All right, we're done. The big Deku seeds. So that was that, and that. Trying to mark where we got all these songs. All right, so now with that, so yeah, at Fant's leisure, he'll be able to pick up 10 skull chillers and pick up those light arrows. As long as he has them by the end of the game, we're good. In terms of items that we still need, Let's see here. You know where the silver gauntlets are. We know where the mirror shield. What do we need? We know where the megaton hammer is. We need a bow.
Well, we need a bow. We need magic.
We need a Kokiri sword.
And a Kokiri sword, I believe that's all.
And hovers.
And hovers.
Yeah, so we're 4 items from go mode at the 40-minute mark, and everyone's probably like, oh my god, it's going to be such a short seed. I don't know why everyone's from Brooklyn. But I'm thinking of send because we're on.
Yeah, that's just send.
That's where it comes from. But yeah, why is this going to be such a quick seed? Don't worry, it's going to take 4 hours. That's always how these go. You find everything. Now the rest of the seed is needle in a haystack position.
Yeah, I'm going into our first stone.
Wait.
Go ahead.
Don't y'all need Nocturne?
Yeah, but that's just something we're going to get along the way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you,
so at this
you
point...
say that.
You say that.
It's
You want to
not
believe
Ocarina time. So there's only a couple places where it could be right now. It could be an ice cavern. Could be.
Yeah, ice cavern would be the worst spot for it to be.
Which we are expecting at this point.
Yes, it'll be in worst possible location.
Now, that being said, everybody now knows what we need for go mode. You can get your predictions in chat. Which item are we going to last location this seed?
Yeah. Why? Because we're going to do it. I always like to do that when we're down to the final 4. Your votes are for bow, Kokiri sword, magic, or hover boots. What do you think will be the final item we find in this seed?
All right, so I'm seeing hovers so far from the first person. Bow. Okay.
Hovery doos.
Yeah, for me it's hovers.
Bow.
Because hovers are really nice to have early. So naturally when they're required, that's going to be your go mode. You're going to do as little with them as the game allows.
We have a magic in chat.
We got one. Magic was our go mode the other night in our practice seed. And man, having late magic sucks. I'm just going to throw that out there. There's so many little things
I got
you
Froors, and I can't use it. By the way, Spike, Froors is in the Storms Grotto and the Forest. Kokiri.
Why'd you have to find it? That means magic's last. I'm telling y'all, magic's going to be last.
I didn't want to say anything to curse it, so I kind of just let it be, but I just want to confirm and let everybody know. This is how the seed works. We're never going to find magic. Anybody who voted for something other than magic, I'm sorry that I just caused the seed to change right in front of our eyes.
Auto-incorrect.
Relaying that info on Froors.
The Zooter gods just reach down and go pick up, plop in a different spot.
Exactly.
Gonna use another first-person trick right here. This one's a little different, where I'm gonna get up, I'm gonna face Link's back against this coffin where an item is, then face away. Oh, not, bleh, I'm gonna screw it up. All right. So by just that isn't even actually first person, that's just Z targeting, which puts the camera behind Link at that point. And I can see inside the coffin and see just a piece of heart, something we don't need. Oh, I am doing a terrible job. With my tracker over the years with Zooter, I've become more and more lazy. I just looked over. There's the silver scale. It's marked now. I'm sorry, everyone.
Oh, yeah, I should probably mark my scale. No. I did not have it marked on mine.
Which sucks, because it is one of our favorite convenience items.
Oh.
Let's see here. So I already got that stuff marked for you. Back over on hints. Have really not read any more hints. Well, we know spirits waited here.
Yeah, I put that down.
Okay. And right here, I'm going to go for a glitch, the broken stick glitch, where by breaking the stick at a very specific angle on the wall, it breaks twice. And now I just have an infinite Deku stick as opposed to a one-time usage. And now I can start doing crouch stabs, which I think is the first time we've seen crouch stabs during this. Where basically crouch stabs, do you want to explain it?
No, you're doing it. That's your duty.
No. Crouch stabs in Ocarina of Time.
Don't put that on me.
Crouch stabs in Ocarina of Time, for whatever reason, they remember the last attack you did, and it just stores that instead. Yo, nice fire arrows.
Also, 15 minutes till our first break. Just put that out there.
All right, we're doing good. We're 4 items from go. Still in the first hour.
Also, this isn't mercy kill.
Right. We don't have to rush. We'll try. But yeah, it remembers whatever your last attack is. So pretty much all the time, you're going to remember, I'm going to do a jump slash, which is the most powerful attack you can do with your sword. And then I'm going to do a crouch stab, which will just repeat whatever the last attack was. So all of a sudden, instead of having to do like jump slash, back up a little bit, jump slash, you go usually jump slash, crouch stab, crouch stab, crouch stab. Everything blows up. Everything dies quickly. That's something they didn't realize was a problem in OOT until the English release of Majora's Mask. It's actually still a thing on the Japanese version. Yeah, that's a very common thing if you want to get into OOT randomizer. Crouch stab is like the first thing you just want to go ahead and learn. Trivializes most combat.
Now, I'm going to be doing something. Oh, hey, a bow. We got a bow. And,
Yo, we got a bow.
The scrub. Yeah, good.
All right, so we can finish forest now. Yeah, forest and fire can both be finished.
I'm going to use the built-in magical lake jump button here to just jump up there. No worry about it. Right scrub in the bomb bag room.
Right
and the big Goron sword in the big one. All right, we're going to put that on right now. Yeah, it's in DC.
Okay, sounds
good. That's going. Let's put...
I don't know if I know the answer to this right now. Is Power Crouch Stab still in Ocarina 3D? Not sure about that one.
It's not, unfortunately. They finally figured that out by that point. So. Yeah, but they've got lots of other crazy ways that they can go about one-cycling things. So there's lots of ways to sort of break the combat. All right, so let's make our way now over to Zora's domain. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be then going through the river and picking up frogs too. I guess I might as well just pick up my silver arrows. And I'm just making sure our scarecrow's free, right?
It is.
Okay, I want to make sure of that. And when we talk about the scarecrow, it's getting the scarecrow song, which we can utilize to get to certain checks in the game. You're supposed to effectively set it as child, and you pick it up as adult, but we already circumvented that. We just get to have it from the start. We don't have to route it in. All right, so scrub outside of here is going to give me my silvers. Then I'll get Din's Fire from the waterfall. So again, there are 3 bows is sort of the nice part about items like that in the randomizer. Like, I'm assuming, Fan, you haven't raced Dompe yet.
I did.
Oh, you ain't.
Because the long shot's pretty nice.
Yeah. Now, I can just be nice for some rooms, so that makes sense. But because there are 3 bows, like, I potentially could find one of the other 2 and not have to go into Dodongo's Cavern. We'll see how it goes.
What I'm going to do is push Forest Temple. That spike's already cleared. He's going to have to do Forest eventually.
Yes.
But I can go see if there's something in here that he'd immediately want. And that's really going to affect whether or not he goes into Dodongo's Cavern or not.
Yeah.
You can get Goron City. Child's clear. Is everything but the hammer rock cleared?
Yeah, the hammer rock is the only thing left there right now.
You did the scrubs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I did all the scrubs with the Song of Time and long shots. That was good.
All right, so Dodongo just goes down in 2 jump slashes. It's no big deal. It's a child boss. We're fighting him as an adult with a beefier sword.
Oh yeah, where'd you get the bigger end sword? Where was it?
It's in the Spike Trap Room big chest, the vanilla bomb bag chest in the regular game.
Okay, and the bow was in the right scrub in DC.
The right scrub
in
right
there. Yeah. Cool.
So if you're going for that bow, you're getting the shield, or you're getting the big one sword as well.
All right, Chad, here's one of the biggest moments of the run. I'm going to pick up this chicken, and I'm going to... I know I don't have to do the crate, but I got to do the waterfall. I'm going to see if I can drop directly in this hole right here. So,
I believe.
It's... I get this like 1 out of 5 times.
He's going to crush it.
We're going to float above it. I always try to go a little further than I think I need to. I whiffed completely!
Nice try.
I was hard to the right, dude. I'll say you can just dunk right in there. Okay, so that's Din's Fire. Did we read the hint stone below Din's?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so that's that. That's that. Yeah, might have whiffed that one by a little bit. That's okay.
It's fine. It's all fine.
If I did it again, I feel like I'm pretty good at second tries tonight.
Dude, go for it. Go for it.
Just
do it for chat. Okay, everybody watching, type 1 if you want to see Spike hit the hole in one.
I think I'm already, like, just sit here like, we're 2 hours in, Spike. I'm really going to need you to come do the Forest Temple. Maybe we'll come back later in overtime. Now, let's find more checks.
Almost forgot. I need to stop, link the door on here so you can open up the door. Like, oh yeah, I need to go take care of that.
All right, can we get it down to 2 go mode items away? Oh, chat, you're coming in too powerful, too late. I'm sorry. Gotta explore more stuff. Don't worry, we'll be back. All right, into the shop, our last shop, and it is a whole bunch of nothing. All right, cool. The Zora Tunic, or the Goron Tunic is there, which is just a terrible place for it to be. And there are also 2 unique checks here we're going to knock out. I'm going to move King Zora, because that is the path to the Ice Cavern, which right now, decent chance we might have to do it, just so we can get the song. So we get Nocturne of Shadow out of there.
Yeah, that being said, we do have full access to Fire Temple and Forest Temple, which I'm going to be focusing on here to get done, just so we can get that song information early.
Yeah, at this point, it's either got to be on Ice Cavern, Requiem of Spirit, which we need to go out there anyways in order to do the Spirit Temple. Or it's, which honestly heightens the value of doing the Ice Cavern, because there's decent chance you're either going to get Requiem or Nocturne off of it. Nocturne required in order to get to Shadow Temple. Requiem not necessarily required, but potentially required if Child side has some keys we might need. That being said, we got a lot of medallion dungeons we got to take care of, so probably just going to follow Fant over there right now. And I'm not going to bother putting a fish in a bottle, because I might want to put a fairy in there at some point to have a little bit of survivability in Fire Temple a little bit. One thing with co-op is that you end up seeing a lot less health because you're splitting up all the checks.
Yeah, one more thing, Spike, we do have GTG access. That entire area we can do.
That's true.
If you want to take care of that. I do have the bow, though. So the bow is a pretty big item. That,
right.
Fortunately, Spike doesn't have at this time.
Yeah, I mean, I could do GTG and just make my way out to Spirit. So then, like, I'm knocking out Spirit, you're knocking out Forest and Fire info. Then we'll meet in the middle, converge paths.
I'm meanwhile picking up my mirror shield. So I've collected most of the stuff Spike's found outside of light arrows, which I'm going to get along the way.
I am pumped to go play a lot of songs. What? We're about 7 minutes from the top of the hour. That'll be about the amount of time I'm playing for Frogs 2. So. This is a long check. So y'all are getting some hashtag content here tonight.
I like content.
Big content energy coming up.
This is also really good because Forest Temple's really long and about 15 minutes long. So just taking a break in the middle of it has probably put me at the map chest or the blue po by break time.
I assume without major glitches, there's no way to really shorten Forest Temple.
There is not.
Oh.
You're going through it. There's a couple optimizations. There's a couple optimizations, some tricks you can do with Aurora's Wind, but because we found Aurora's Wind early, we're never going to find magic. That's going to be our go mode. That's how Randomizer works. Everybody knows. So I can't show up any cool Aurora's Wind stuff. Anyway, sorry to interrupt you, Sky. You make
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm sorry too. Have you ever considered, or the people who organize the tournaments and whatnot, is there a way to leave the elevator up? When you
I know that's been a discussion for a lot of people. I think no one's really pulled the trigger on making that an option, because that would be a way to just break up the monotony of having done Forest Temple 600 times at this point. Real quick, Fants, Frogs 1 was the claim check, and we don't know about Big Goron Sword yet.
We don't.
So,
While you're way up to Fire Temple.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll cover that. So yeah, the full process of Frogs 2 here is every time I play one of the child songs, it will expand this frog to be 3 times its size plus 2. Shouts to How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And then after that, it'll ask me to play a song where I have to follow them along. It's a completely set path, but no one memorizes it.
Now,
So
why
we have
the
a command
frogs
for it,
get
and I'm going
large?
to try to do it without it.
Yeah, why the frogs get large after playing songs? That'll be a question for Miyamoto. We have no idea. Nintendo's weird, and they do a lot of weird things in their games. That's why we love them.
All right, I'm on the Sun Song. All right, I'm going to go for a shot. I'm not going to look at the cheat sheet. We're going to try to do this legit. So if it's the frog on the bottom, the blue one there, then it's an A input, and the other ones are the C left, up, right, down, respectively. So let me see if I can do it. Bam, 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 bam. Oh, God, I have to go faster than that. All right, we got this. Bam, 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 bam. What? How is that? What? Okay, I'm going to do it again. Okay, one more try. Oh. One more time. Don't worry about it.
This is a serious time for Spike.
How is that not fast enough? This game is ridiculous. How is that not fast enough? What? Okay, last attempt. Actual last attempt. That's insane. I disagree. Bam. Actual last attempt. What? How is this? Am I what? Bam, 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 bam. Jack, can you count the last attempt with me? This is the hardest game of all time. Is my thumb, hold up, I think my thumb might be stupid.
What?
I think my thumb is stupid. How am I messing that up? Okay, that one's on me. That one's on me. This right now, chat, we're running out. How close are we to the 1 hour mark?
57:45 right now.
Disagree. What is happening?
I like the look on Fan's face. I appreciate chat for pointing that out because that's absolutely my favorite part of this right now is looking at Fan's face while Spike's putting these attempts in.
He's gonna make me have to do it myself. I need to answer.
Oh. Okay,
I'm just pushing blocks at Forest Temples. There's nothing at all of note going on my screen. All eyes on Spike.
This is the stream value point.
Spike, you ain't going on break till you get this.
All right. How? Okay, there is like something incorrect about that. I feel like I'm going too fast is what's happening, actually.
Are you saying you're too good, Spike?
I think I might be too good for this game. How? Like, actually, everyone laughing in chat. Okay, give me the results. Give me the results. Where is it? Fabulous. God, and like, try to play this game. It's actually impossible.
Oh my goodness, Spike. Yeah, we won't stop at the end of our card. I want to see Spike do it.
We got it. All right, we're done. All
right.
I'm telling y'all, you have like 2 frames to do it at a certain point.
Oh, good.
You have actually 2 frames. Where am I going?
First try.
Actual 3rd try. Yeah, we did good. Do we need? Oh, we potentially need explosives. I don't know. It's been so long since I've done anything but play notes.
All right, are we good at taking a break whenever Fan's done finishing off this Wallmaster here?
All right. How about this? When I climb back up the block push room. It's the worst room in the Forest Temple. We can take a break there.
Okay, all right. You
We
count us
start off
down.
on a good note of not climbing through the block room.
Yeah. You count us down, Fan, when you're ready for that break. I don't think Spike's going to be doing anything too involved before the break.
Yeah. I'm just climbing. So this is what I'm talking about here. We're climbing some ladders.
Yeah.
We're climbing another ladder. And we're going to do some side hops and back walks.
God. I'm telling you, Cat, feel free to
climb a
laugh.
block. We're going to climb a wall. Then we are going to come over here, and you guessed it, we're going to climb a block. And then we're going to climb another wall. And then...
Vance, real
we're not
quick,
done yet.
did we do the scrubs in Lake Hylia?
Yes.
Okay, I was making
Wall.
sure. Okay, I'm leaving it.
It's fine. And then while Spike interrupted me there, another ladder. And then I shoot this eyeball. And then I go inside it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, break time.
All right, break time. There you go. Everybody hit pause here. Everybody hit pause. All right. So real quick before our break here, as always, folks, remember Random Number Generation and GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that, if not already, to sub to the channel. Remember that an all-women speedrunning event, Frame Fatale, returns with another event, Fleet Fatale, online November 15th to the 21st. Go to gamesdonequick.com/Frame Fatale for more information. And with that, everybody get up, stretch, hydrate, and we'll be back in a couple minutes with Spike, Vegeta, and Fan TV for Random Number Generation. Welcome back to Random Number Generation, folks. I'm Skybilz, and I'm joined here by Spike, Vegeta, and Fant, and we're doing some Zooter. For those of you who do not know the abbreviation, that is Ocarina of Time Randomizer, and Spike completed the biggest event of the seed right now and got past Frogs without the cheat sheet. So shout-outs to Spike for doing that.
Unironically, the hardest boss of the entire night, so I'm glad we were able to get over that hurdle. But...
it was quite the hurdle. And also, Fant got up to the top of the block puzzle in the Forest Temple, so Fant doesn't have to go through that again. That's good.
Nice.
All right, are y'all ready to go?
All right, when you are.
All right, let's resume it.
All right.
All right.
On go in 3, 2, 1, go. I feel so good to not have to climb up that stupid room.
All right, so coming back from the break, everyone, it was an eventful first hour. I played Frogs for an hour. Oh, do I want to do the fairy fountain at Hyrule Castle? Have you done that?
I've already done that.
You've already done that, then I am not going to do that.
Yeah,
But we have
recommend
found
doing so.
actually the vast majority of the items, excuse me, that we need for Go Mode. The only 3 items we're still missing are magic, light arrows, and the Kokiri sword. Once we find those, we can finish the seed. So... potentially could be a faster seed tonight, but we will see. We will see. It only takes 1 item being in a pretty bad spot, and all of a sudden that's all messed up. But you're basically done with Forest Temple, so no real reason for me to follow you over there. I think at this point, I am going to head off to the desert.
All right, sounds good. Let me know what
Yeah.
you find.
Let me pick up the bow before I go up there. So I just need to go in. Any reason for me to beat Dodongos? Am I just getting the big Goron sword and the bow and leaving? Oh, where was our spawn point for this? This was the... Oh, Fan, do I hear you?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello.
Oh, okay, yeah. Am I just picking up the big Goron sword and the bow? That's all I'm doing in this area?
Yeah. Unless you really want a Zora Sapphire, which I wouldn't recommend.
No,
Although
okay.
it looks pretty, it's not gonna like do much for us in the context of the randomizer.
For sure, no doubt. I got you there. And I've got minuets, so I can go do the forest and the fire temples basically whenever I want. So after this, I'll play Serenade. I'll check out a few other checks, probably in the Lake Hylia area, and then ride Epona off to the desert and start taking care of stuff there. Do we like me doing Ice Cavern at all? It's either going to give me Bolero, Requiem, or Nocturne. Nocturne we need, Requiem we may need, and Bolero is convenience. What do you feel about that?
Yeah, it is. Let's see. Where are you talking? Like after the desert?
I'm saying even before the desert.
I would do desert first.
Okay.
More check density as well as a song and a medallion dungeon, and you can get that knowledge of spirit being child locked or not. After that, though, definitely an ice cavern, which is on the table.
Sounds good.
But I think, yeah, the desert first. Desert first.
Yeah, and at this point, we've already cut out a lot of that guaranteed density from forest. So fire, there's not a ton of items in there. So it all makes sense. Did you do the Storms Grotto on Death Mountain Trail?
I did.
Okay.
Nothing of note to be found there.
Alright, so I just got to open up this shortcut. And I'm only checking because of our last seed. You did all the scrubs in DC?
Yes. Okay. Everything. See, Spike doesn't trust me, and rightfully so.
I was about to say, based on our last performance.
Doing co-op is, nobody's perfect. We have lapses in memory all the time. So we're constantly like double checking ourselves. Did you remember to get this? Do you remember to get that? It's just a general, like, just touch, like, yeah, we got it.
Yeah, it takes a no-ego approach to randomizer co-op to not constantly question each other and be okay with, like, yep, it's no offense. We're just double-checking. Pull out a bomb. Obviously, want to pull it out as soon as we can once we're basically in position. And then line up here, because I'm going to try to backflip my way up the stairs. Doing Dodongo's Cavern as an adult, you basically always want to do, and like, there's maybe one seed ever where I've had to come here as a child. Just because Adult Link, by virtue of just being tall, is going to break most of Dodongo's. It's weird not having to get, like, any skulls. That early 30 and 20 hint. Definitely very nice.
Yeah, I'm on the slow track to get those 10. Just getting stuff along the way in dungeons, essentially.
Yeah, considering he only needs the 10 and it's for the light arrows, if it takes more than like 5 seconds, then it's not worth it. Now, another thing to note is that, again, one of the settings we're playing with, a Season 4 setting, is that after 2 medallions, it actually opens up the Rainbow Bridge to get into Ganon's castle. So Fant, now that he's beaten Forest, actually has access to that. Let me line this up for a little roll right here. Again, we have other medallion dungeons to progress first, but something to keep in mind. So I'm just going to grab this big Goron sword. What am I doing? I have a hammer. Hammer instant explosives. And you said it's the right scrub here.
Yeah, I believe it's the right scrub.
You would be correct, my friend. Oh. Did we ever do the Kakariko Archery?
Nope. Haven't been back there since then.
No, I don't believe so.
Because of the Kak way of the hero, which can't be referring to the light arrows, I'm going to do that real quick. Now, I very well was just for the slingshot, but I'm right here. I'm just going to knock that out. Again, Rudo's letter was there. We haven't had a reason for Rudo's letter yet. If I had to guess, Rudo's letter is going to be for one of the songs in there. Could be for Requiem of Spirit. Because technically, if there's even one small key locked over on the child side of Spirit, even though we only technically need 3 of them, logically it requires that you have all of the small keys. So very well could just be that. That's the Rudo's letter, Way of the Hero, in Kakariko. But let's check a little deeper. Could be the Song of Time. Again, it can't refer to the light arrows. That's just something in logic, as we're already hinted towards it. Well, I had one of those fun moments where it came out from the left side reds first. So both Fant and I have both failed a archery game tonight.
The mini games in this game are hard.
They are, dude. That is legit like the worst opening when it's the reds from the left. They pop out so fast.
By the way, well was completely empty, right?
Yeah, there's fire arrows there, so nothing.
Yep, won't be needing those.
All right, well, it was just a Deku shield. So, very good odds it is Rudo's letter, but there's a chance we don't technically need Rudo's letter in order to finish the scene. We'll see. Might be an item there. My hot guess is it's going to be for Requiem of Spirit.
Yeah, that could very well be it.
We already know Shoot the Sun can't be anything. I'm going to check top of the lab and adult fishing also. Just kind of cover some bases here. Play a nice and thorough seed along the way. Don't A lot of times when you're doing competitive Zooter, you try to think of like, where do you want to cut corners? Maybe if you feel like you're a little bit behind, you're up against an opponent maybe a little more skilled than you, you'll bail out on slower checks, like maybe like a adult fishing or something. But fishing is definitely easier in Zooter compared to vanilla Ocarina of Time. And we only need a 10-pound fish in order to get it. Start leading it towards us so we don't have to have it go for too long. Be still. Okay. Co-op Zooter is just, we're doing a solo seed, but we're sharing information. So it creates a really fun, really interesting dynamic, and it obviously speeds up seeds. With the dynamic where we have to always consider, all right, when do we trace each other's steps? When do we stay off each other's paths? There's a lot to understanding how to optimize that.
All right, well, I finished up the Forest Temple here.
GG.
So far, you haven't missed anything. Let's see what Phantom Ganon holds for us. It's just a piece apart. I'll go ahead and grab it. But yeah, nothing of value here in the Forest Temple other than the medallion itself.
That sounds good.
So now I'm going to head back Child, get my Megaton Hammer, and I think head up to the Fire Temple. I'll go ahead and drop off my Bruto's letter as well, because that's just going to be nice to have.
All right, top of the lab, and then we're off to GTG. GTG, another one of the side dungeons in the game. Not required by any means, but very well could have our magic hovers or Kokiri sword. It's got like 13 more items in there, plus 3 right outside of it. Is that wait, is that magic? No, that's another bomb bag. So we'll just backflip off. So Lon Lon was Way of the Hero. That was bomb bag. Yeah, was that required to get to that? It was Sphere 0 bomb bag. Yeah, so that's probably what that means. Oh, alternatively, we got the strength there. So that was probably the Way of the Hero in Lon Lon Ranch.
Yeah, most likely. The strength, yeah, it could have been the bombs. It definitely wasn't Saria's song. Both of those ended up being nothing.
But we needed Saria's song to get the hammer.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, so there was actually a lot of potential Way of the Hero stuff going on in Lon Lon Ranch. Again, the biggest thing is with me going out here is we know Spirit is Way of the Hero. So very likely one of our 3 remaining items is going to be out here. I believe we've still only read 3 Way of the Heroes: Lon Lon Ranch, Kakariko, and Spirit Temple.
Wonder what the 4th one is.
What could it be? Let's clear out. Let's clear out Gerudo Valley here.
Alright, so I just have a bit of a long trek ahead of me. It's just because Frogs 2, it's such a long out-of-the-way check. So I'm just going over there to do it, turn in the ladder, and I'll be right back as adult to start clearing out hammer locations.
Please don't take as many attempts as I did.
I'm gonna give it a couple times.
You should give it like 3 tries. See if you're just better than me.
I'll give it a couple tries.
Who's winning? This is a go-off, but I'm winning.
I say Spike's winning right now. He has light arrows.
That is true.
And the Megaton Hammer. I don't have those yet.
Megaton Hammer, my favorite. Hover boots. My favorite hover boots. If you guessed hover boots, I'm sorry, everyone. The scrub in the back. So that's okay. The scrub that was in the back of Gerudo Valley, Storm's Grotto. All right, we are 1 away from it always being magic. Magica Kokiri sword. That's what we need for go mode.
Is that what you think it's gonna be? Is it gonna be magic?
It's always magic, man. It's always magic.
And you have 2 chances to find that too.
Yeah.
There are 2 of those.
2 magics.
But actually, 100% of the time, when you're looking for the magic, the other magic is magic locked. It'll like be in the Shadow Temple, so we can't get to it. So I'm storing my jump slash. This is actually a really cool combat strat because these guards can be pretty annoying. We get in the corner, we aim to the top of the fire once they get close, and we are crouch stabbing the wall. And she's already dead.
GG.
GG. Yeah, that's a very easy strat. You just crouch stab into the wall after storing the jump slash. Aim when they're close. Get rid of them. Get them out of here. All right, so again, there's very good odds. Oh, I'm actually going to pick up some cash here.
I don't need to lug this chicken up Zora's River, but I'm doing it anyway. Go ahead, Spike.
Nah, you're good. You're good. I'm just going to go back in one more time because I need to farm for just a little bit more cash. If I want to do horseback archery afterwards. Grab this one on the rooftop, and then I'm going to go into GTG first. And then, if we want to play aggressive, if I find either magic or Kokiri sword, then I could bail and see if I can just get the last thing in Spirit Temple.
Ugh.
Phantom frogs right now.
Songs.
Yeah, dude, it's so hard, isn't it? I need you for my gamer license to have some trouble with that for a little bit.
I probably will. We're just playing songs, so no, Spike, Sky, take it away.
Yeah, well, we're going into GTG right now. Again, this is pretty commonly when people started playing Ocarina of Time Randomizer, people unironically thought this was a ROM hack. People thought this was a ROM hack because they'd never seen this area before. Oh yeah, I gotta mark these chests. So yeah, it's just they're random little trial areas of sorts.
I wouldn't consider it, we don't see it so seldom that I would consider it DLC. You know, especially if you're watching Zooter. This is a pretty staple area of Zooter, in my opinion. There's so many checks here.
Yeah, this is the randomizer area, because otherwise all this area gets you to is the ice arrows, which, no offense to the ice arrows, but they're not the nicest arrows, I'm not going to lie. They do not do much for you. They're kind of goofy on my dude Bongo Bongo.
The light arrows in Majora's Mask are really overpowered.
Oh yeah.
All right, here we go. Here we go.
What do you got? What do you got?
I got it first try. Sorry, Spike.
Are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
What happened? Why couldn't my controller do it? I'm convinced my controller's broken.
I'm sorry, Spike. I didn't mean to.
I'm actually furious.
I think
no, the ice arrows, they were like 2 steps over.
The question is, Spike, I gotta ask you what happened now in comparison.
I looked down at my controller like 4 times when I was failing it. I was like, what? Why is it failing? I don't know if my fingers were just literally pressing the incorrect buttons. God. Making me look bad in front of like 2,000 people. This is great. Thanks, buddy.
Sorry, Spike.
He feels like actually bad.
No.
I do feel
As he
actually
should.
bad.
As he should. He couldn't just like take a dive.
Honestly, I thought that song had some extra notes. It ended.
Oh my
earlier
gosh!
than I
Yeah,
expected.
keep talking. Keep talking.
No. All right,
I'm getting ice trapped over here.
I'm just gonna shut up for a little bit and yeah.
No, dude, we
Spike,
need commentary.
Take over comment. I'm gonna shut up.
Oh no, what do we even talk about? I already brought up all the food things. What's everyone having tonight for Tuesdays? Any Taco Tuesdays in the chat?
I'll let you know in a second here. I had tacos. It's Taco Tuesday.
Yeah,
Like, what
we had
else do you have
tacos.
on Tuesdays?
Our local place had a deal. They were running 20 tacos for $25, and believe it or not, chat, they were good.
What?
Like, I did not think you could get that many tacos for $25.
Ooh, we have burgers, we have shrimp quesadillas, leftover Chinese, Cocktails, yo.
Yo,
I don't usually
Tag.
comment on stream
Someone
here,
in there
but
is eating.
Spike, you need to tell us how many of those 25 did you eat?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I
How
have
many-
well, there are 20 of them. We each got 10. I have consumed 5 of them. They're little tacos. They're not like big honkers or anything.
I
No,
was
they're
worried you ate 20 of them,
no, it was great.
and you're like bloated.
That's why I couldn't play the songs, dude. My hands were weighed down from all that taco I consumed. No, they were good. They
Spike-
were all soft chicken tacos, corn tortillas.
Spike's gonna need an extra break somewhere in here.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't see straight. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can tell I had Taco Tuesday. Fant did not. Fant, what did you have for Tuesday?
I had some. Well, Tuesday's today, right?
Yes.
Yes,
All
yes.
Yeah,
I
the-
kind of checked out there. I had some Indian curry, like a very spicy chicken Indian curry. Yeah,
I've only had Indian, I think, like twice. It's delicious.
yeah with some garlic naan.
Ooh, I like garlic naan.
It's very delicious.
Alright,
You know
so
what?
black.
Go here.
Wait, I always forget. Well, I'll just say those. Let's face it, I'm doing a side dungeon. There's going to be nothing in here. I found the Goron Tunic in here, so that's kind of cool. Now I don't have to worry about health stuff in the Fire Temple.
All right, so I have collected my Megaton hammer, so I'm on my way to Fire Temple without a Goron Tunic. So I may have done Frogs 2 first try. I may just die to fire on Volvagia here.
How much health are you rocking?
I have 700. But I'm gonna check all the hammer checks. I'm gonna check all the hammer checks along the way. So that we left behind a couple things. So Goron City, there's one check behind the hammer. There's a couple in Lost Woods, or not Lost Woods. Death Mountain
You
Crater.
have a wallet, right?
I do.
If you've got a full wallet, I think for like 155, you can buy some bomb chews so you can help yourself out on Volvagia.
Is that in the Goron shop?
Yeah, in the Goron shop.
You know what? Sure, let's do it. Let's do it.
See, chat, we're still friends. We're still friends.
I like how only one of y'all is saying that right now.
Right?
I mean, Spike knows. No, he can never make me mad.
No.
I feel like that's an unhealthy relationship. Chad, let's be real talk. Don't ever. Ooh, I found. I called it Neighbor's Love. I called it the proper name. All right, cool. Caught myself there.
Actually, I take that back. Spike has made me a little mad sometimes. He doesn't answer my Discord messages.
Yeah, I was about to say that's actually extremely fair. I don't ever feel like they could never make me mad. There should be some things that friends can do to go over the line. Let's face it. Man, it's gonna be one of those seeds where I have to go get all 5 medallions in go mode, don't I? Hour and a half in, we don't have any, but I can get them.
What do you usually call Neighbor's Love, Spike?
Neighbor's Love.
Oh.
That's it. That's all
I
we
feel
call
like there's more to it than that.
Nah, there's nothing else.
Okay.
Oh, I found the
Don't
last
worry about
slingshot.
It's fine. It's fine.
That's only 6, so these next 3 could be keys. Yeah, there's one of them. I am hoping I don't have to go in the toilet. Ganon's toilet is a terrible place to be. Could have an item, but I'll force myself to do it if one of these is not a key. Come on. Okay,
I
thank God.
found magic.
Let's go. Okay, so Kokiri's sword is probably in the Spirit Temple.
Yeah, I think that means a Gomo, potentially.
It could be. Here, let me...
Spirit has to have something.
Yo, nice. Free Hylian shield. Where was the magic?
It was the hammer-locked scrub, right side in Death Mountain Crater.
Ooh.
All right, so now I'm on a journey for the Boskian Fire. We're going to play to this Spirit Temple, Way of the Hero here, as being our last item.
Yeah, so I am on my way out there, and then I can also get you the song info. We're hoping, chat, that this is Nocturne. That would be
Yeah,
great.
we still need Nocturne, so we still have to like go somewhere, but we know where it could be.
I feel like I appreciate what you did here because it was family friendly. Spike, Chad informed me of the other name, and I get it now. Like,
oh chat, what are you doing? We're all supposed to be family friendly. We're in this together, dang it.
They corrupted me.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, we won't.
Thank
we
you,
won't utter
chat.
those words.
No, of course not. But I appreciate Chad here, right? Thank you. No, they're on the same seed. They're on this show. They are usually, if not always, on the same seed, especially for a co-op seed.
Anyone who doesn't know, you can use the hover boots, and you will not sink in there. I backwalked because it's a lot faster than forward running through it. But yeah. So that is the first time I ever watched an Ocarina of Time randomizer. It was my good friend I Eat Your Pie, who I was on here with a couple months back.
Hmm?
Where am I going? I couldn't see. First ever seed I watched him do of it, they got lost for like 10 hours in a seed because they didn't know they could use hover boots to get over that gap. And so all of the desert was locked off to them, which is like part of what you learn when you do Ocarina of Time randomizer. You learn a lot of really cool strats, logic things, and you also never apparently learn how to play Frogs 2 if you're me. So just need that cheat sheet, dude. And here I'm doing a specific setup so I can set up some visual cues. 1, 2 more past that, do some shield turning. And I want to go up like the right side of the hill. Then I'll start turning down and to the left. Once I see these levers spawn, I know go to the right of it. And I'll avoid all the paths that could make me void out here in Wasteland. Go to the crate and then off to there. Now, if Fant comes out here, it'll probably show you a little more aggressive strat, where you don't go to the crate, you just go straight to the flagpoles. I'm a baby. I always go to the crate. I'll just take doing it first try.
Oh yeah, I go straight to the flagpoles, but it's fine. It's a little finicky.
So I'm going to play a little aggressive. I am going to go straight over to Spirit Temple. We're going to find out what the song is. And I'm going to see if just the Kokiri sword's in here or not. Because if it's in here, then we're in go mode. We can start just looking for our keys and beating our dungeons. With
Yeah,
Din Fire, we can have
in
it
there.
super fast.
Yeah, something in there is going to lead, at the very least, to the Kokiri sword.
Mm-hmm.
It could be the Iron Boots. It could be the Boomerang. Actually, I think it could only be those 2 options. But,
All right,
yeah.
so the worst song that could be here, Bolero Fire, which will give me a little convenience getting to the Fire Temple. But that means we're hoping that Burning Kakariko is going to yield Nocturne to Shadow. Otherwise, in fact, we are going to have to go over to Shadow or to Ice Cavern. At least be a fast one.
I'm gonna empty these 2 bottles and bottle some fairies for the Fire Temple journey. Mainly for Balagia, but sometimes you could just get in an unfortunate position.
Before we lose track of time here as well, I wanted you both to plug yourselves and your streams and what you do even outside of Ocarina of Time. That way people know where to find y'all.
I'm Spike Vegeta.
First.
Yeah, I'm Spike Vegeta, and I've been streaming nonstop in Sentinels. We've been playing through Silent Hill the last couple days, doing some like spookier games. I know we're into November, but hey, I get busy. So, we went overboard. But Silent Hill's been fun, and I do a lot of randomizers of like this. Hey, the Kokiri sword, we're in go mode.
All right.
It was in the first test. But I do a lot of like Kingdom Hearts 2 randomizers. And I'm part of GDQs and stuff. I love doing just speed runs in general. Donkey Kong Country games, Mario games, Kingdom Hearts stuff, all sorts of different things. So yeah, that's me. What about you, Fan? What do you do?
Yeah, so I stream a variety of things. A lot of Ocarina of Time randomizer. Recently doing a lot of Link to the Past randomizer as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm on a team with Frede and Yagamoth for the Link to the Past randomizer invitational league. So we're playing up against some of the best Link to the Past randomizer teams and players. And like a big season-long extravaganza going through a whole bunch of different modes. It's a really cool concept and a lot of fun. And like every week we're playing like a different settings, a different mode, and we're basically playing 2 of our players to play each week. And there's like co-op versions, there's solo versions, spoiler logs, key sanities, like every variation you could think of is is on the table. And yeah, so a lot of Link to the Past. I've been doing this thing recently called Link to the Past Fantasy, kind of like fantasy football.
Yeah, dude.
Where up to like 12 people watching can like draft item locations in the game, and then like you'll have like it's like, oh, I want Link's house, you know, I want Swamp Palace, the first item, you know, I want this chest, I want that chest. And you go through most of the locations of the game, and then I play through a seed and you get like points based off of what is inside. And then at the end of the seed, whoever has the most points wins. It's just a lot of fun.
Yeah, we came up with the concept for that between Fant and I, and it has been a ton of fun to do those. I've done it with a couple of Zooters. He's done it a lot more with Link to the Past. And yeah, it's nice just like getting to watch a randomizer. I think it could be fun to feature on showcases like this where the chat gets to get involved, have a draft, and then get invested in just what random stuff you're going to find in different chests and whatnot. So.
Yeah, then I've had some success with Fall Guys as well that do Battle Royale game. It's like a 3D platformer.
Some success. One of the most winningest players of Fall Guys literally in the world. Won Fall Mania 3. Grand Finals of Fall Mania 5. Raised a lot of money for charity.
Yeah, it's been quite wild. Can't really... I'm kind of speechless, like, you know, like the response people have had to it. Yeah, so we play a lot of Fall Guys. I've been like typically like warming up my streams with Fall Guys, and playing something else like a lot of casual games. Like I'm currently going through the FF7 remake, which is awesome.
Yeah, you said you're early on in that. You just got through chapter 3, which would be the last of the spoilers I say for it. They know there's at least 3 chapters. No,
there's at least 3 chapters. Oh no,
there's 700 total. So get yourself ready.
But yeah, I just have a good time streaming when I want to stream.
So while you're having a good time, unfortunately, I do need to inform you, we need to have child spirit access, unfortunately.
Dang it. It's we're locked on that side.
We are locked on that side. So yeah, the first chest, the adult ZL is going to give you your Kokiri sword, so you got to go over there and do that. But yeah, I am in the Forest Temple. I'm pushing some blocks. I want to give a shout out to Test Runner and the rest of the Zooter devs for making fast block pushing. It's not even an option. It just is faster. I would not want to play with the person who's like, I want the vanilla block push speed. That sounds great. I really miss when it took an hour to go through the Forest Temple. Now it's only 47 minutes.
He's not wrong.
It sucks that I'm not wrong, dude. All right. Shoot this up. So now that we're in go mode, all we're looking for, like we're in item go mode, but we're just looking for all the keys that we need. So we know we're going to have to go through the ice cavern. We know we're going to have to do the burning Kakariko song.
Well, yeah, we have to do both of them at this point.
Yeah. So there's no way. Nocturne and Requiem both hard required. So I guess a little more content on the channel. So the seed didn't get too terribly fast.
All right, I'm just going to take it slow here. I have fallen down this pit before. I don't want to do it right now. Okay, we can take it fast now. All right. It's spooky.
Speed up. So at least for Fant, he knows that he can go pick up the hover boots in Gerudo Valley, but he actually doesn't have to cross through the wasteland or anything. He can just do Ice Cavern beforehand and just have Requiem.
Ben, you're one of the most modest and humble people I know. And even I saw some people in chat say some success when it came to the Fall Guys stuff. And I'm like, come on, Ben, pitch yourself here.
You could tell, like, I'm a big sports guy, but I haven't had sports all year. When Fant was in the grand finals and went on to win Fall Mania 3, I was going nuts. You weren't even in the finals yet. And I'm hooping and hollering. I'm going crazy. Nukes could hear me popping off. She was like, I finally know what Spike is like as a sports fan.
I'm glad I was able to introduce that side of you to Nukes.
I enjoyed that. I mean, and I absolutely would use it as an esports experience. I mean, I would know a thing or two about that kind of esports experience as well, but I was doing the same thing. I was cheering for you.
Fant, if you had to... Go ahead. You finish your statement first.
I just said thank you. That was.
Oh, you said it. What? Oh, God, I thought you were starting another sentence. Outside of you, like we won't make this like whatever. Like we're the ones showering you with all the praise and everything. But who do you think, other than you, is the best Fall Guys player in the world? The best single Fall Guys player? I know Danger's just won Fall Mania 5 that you were in the grand finals with.
I think it's got to be Velhart. It's like he hasn't played too much. Just kind of got a little tired of the game, which is understandable, even putting that many hours in. He just like recently just went. Is like, yeah, let's just go have a fun night, do some Fall Guys with some friends. And he was like pulling in 60% win rates on the crowns, like after taking like a 2-week break. It's like nothing happened. The guy is just extremely solid overall. And winning a Fall Mania, winning all these big events, I say like Fall Guys is like 50% skill, 50% RNG. No matter how good you are, you need a lot of luck.
Sure.
And yeah, as you see, like I won Fall Mania 3. Fall Mania 4, I literally went out first round. I set the low score for the amount of points a player earns right after winning it all in the previous one. So
really,
your luck can go south very fast in that game. Like completely beyond your control. So, but in terms of consistency, I gotta give it to Velhart.
I imagine you had to feel pretty good, though, when you were able to, in Fall Mania 5, get back to the grand finals. Kind of prove it wasn't just like a fluke or anything. It's just, yeah, that's great. I think a certain amount of it, it's sort of the same with being good at, like, randomizers. A little closer to, like, almost being a good poker player, where, yeah, you can have great tournaments and, like, be only so consistent. And sometimes just like, yep. With, there was another one where I went out before the money even. Went out early.
Yeah, I feel bad for Jason Dolly, of Disney Channel fame. Played like
he's been to 3 straight finals.
He's been like PJ and Good Luck Charlie, the whole bunch of like Disney Channel shows. And now he plays Fall Guys as a Twitch streamer. He's been to the finals 3 times and hasn't been able to take it out. Yeah, he's really good.
About to say he's got to be in the discussion for best Fall Guys player, considering he's been to 3 straight Fall Manias or grand finals, I should say.
Oh my god.
Oh no, what happened?
All right. No, this is good. I killed Volvagia. I went in the fight with like 3.5 hearts. Got the 1 cycle and stepped into the blue portal at 1 second. James Bond.
Oh, we were interviewing you the whole time you were fighting her.
All right, we're done. Onwards to let's go to Kakariko.
Yeah, so you might as well figure out which one that is. But yeah, so what have you not picked up yet? I imagine you gotta go get the hovers.
I still get my lighter.
I mean, yeah, that's...
skulls.
Oh, do you have 10?
I got 9.
You play Sun Song, you can get the one in Kakariko. Yeah. The slowest crawl to 10 skulls, dude.
Yeah. Did I get this one? Oh, wait, no, I'm getting the one in Goron City.
What are you joining the esports world with us, Spike?
What, for Fall Guys?
Just period.
Man, I'm too bad. I can't. I honestly get really frustrated with the latency issues in that game. I still think it's a great game, and I have a lot of respect for everyone who's good at it. I know it's like not my type of like super competitive game in that way. I've always said if I wanted to get into it, I wanted to do some commentary for it. Dangers, who we talked about, who just won Fall Mania 5, he's holding his own invitational of sorts with Fall Mania, or not Fall Mania, but Fall Guys. And he asked me to be on commentary for it, so I'll be doing that. Should be fun.
I can always teach you how to play MTG if you want to go in the esports world that route.
Magic the Gathering, dude. I played a little Magic the Gathering as a kid. I was there in like the Psychotog Wild Mongrel Madness days. That was fun.
Yo.
That was fun never being able to beat a Psychotog deck. It was great.
Anybody remember Armadillo Cloak? It was the
yes.
common card of all time. Oh, it's so bad. All my friends had it. I couldn't do anything.
So
I got a 9/9 in Trample. See ya.
Yo, nice.
For those of you wondering,
Requiem at Burning Cax. Sorry.
Oh, there you go.
Requiem's okay. Thank you.
So I'm probably gonna knock that out before ice.
What I was gonna say is like I talk about Magic every so often on here because I actually play MTG for OXG Esports. So every now and then I'll try to sneak it in the conversation and see who knows something. But dang, fan Armadillo Cloak, that takes me back even before I started playing Magic.
Let's say, what year was that? I know Psych and Talk Madness was like 2004. When was Armadillo? Like, I almost want to say Armored Armadillo because I'm thinking Mega Man X. But what era would that have been? 90. Okay. Oh wow. Okay. A while back.
I apologize for the low heart noise. Richard, feel free to remove my audio from the stream if it's clear to play it. I'm not getting health anytime soon. Just had to pick up my hover boots, then ice.
There you go. The way you can know the difference between the real and fake Phantom Ganons is whichever one's a little bit lighter and also makes more noise. So I already know I don't even have to move for this one. Need to shim with one more. Also, I think a lot of people don't know this, but you can do this with the hook shot. All right, I had to move one over. I shoot once because that makes him retaliate immediately. And he's dead. Big Goron Sword, Jump Slash does 8 points of damage. Crouch Stab stores that. 2, 3. In and out of there. Get it, got it good. So that does technically give us access to Ganon's castle, Phantom and I have, with 2 medallions. But we're already in go mode, so we don't need to go in there yet.
Yeah. So really quick reminder, Spike, or just reminder for me. Which chest had the hover boots?
Hover Boots is the back scrub in the Storm's Grotto in the valley. So you can... So I would just get that, and then you can Requiem over to Spirit Temple.
Well, I need to go Child Side for the small key first. But actually, no, I want to get the Kokiri Sword to minimize child transitions. Yeah, I should get the Kokiri Sword first.
Yeah, that's true.
So it was check 1, boat, or, yeah. Was
Okay,
it the ZL check, boulder check?
It's the ZL check.
And the boulder check was absolutely nothing.
Yeah, boulder check, nothing going.
Very good.
Good question from the chat here about the seed in particular. They want to know what is season 4. So I believe that refers to the tournament going on for Zooter.
Yes, season 4, where we will be deciding once again the best or most likely just lucky, but also best player in Zooter. Solo tournament. Put on by Zelda Speedruns. They've been doing roughly one every year, 8 months to a year. And yeah, that's going to be starting up here in about 2 weeks. So everyone's messing around with the different Season 4 settings. We're doing a little bit of a hybrid of those. Mainly messing around with the whole, like, random... It was randomly, we decided to start... Or the seed said we would start as adults instead of child. And our starting locations were random. So you've had to work around that as well. All right, so I'm getting the Flare Dancers 1, Lava Room left, right. Big key is in the shortcut. Okay.
I need 5 keys for that, I think.
Yeah, that's a 5. That's a 5 small key. I actually need to switch over to the Master Sword now.
Yeah, so my route's going to be pretty simple here. I'm just trying to get everything done as adults, as child, with as few back and forth transitions as possible. So I'm coming here to get the Kokiri Sword so I can knock out Deku Tree when I go child, which I'm going to need to head to Child Spirit to get a small key there before heading back adult to close out the spirits and chat. So you may be in go mode, there's still a lot of seed left.
Yeah, that is not a worry. You see here in the Fire Temple, you probably saw it from fans as well, actually switched over to the Master Sword for the Flare Dancer. For whatever reason, they take reduced damage to Big Goron Sword. So we leave on the Master Sword
does bonus damage, similar to how it Ganon
as opposed to Big Goron Sword. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know, just because Big Goron Sword, you figure, does so much that it would... I don't know. That would imply they have just like a ton of health. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's weird.
But now I got to get that Lava Room left and right. Yeah, so I need both of those. And then I can get Boulder Maze North and Bow Locked. Okay. So Yeah, I'll need all the keys along the way. Fire Temple boss key could actually be theoretically anywhere in this dungeon. It could be nice and just literally be the chest right next to the boss door. But unfortunately didn't quite roll a super lucky seed. Not the worst luck where it is. It's about 2/3 of the way up the temple. So we'll have to do a little bit of Fire Temple to get this.
Now,
Coming out of
over to
here,
Ice
I'm
Cavern.
going to go to Ice Cavern, yep.
Yeah, I'll probably be in there at the same time.
Want to be careful to not try to roll too close to these Gorons, otherwise I'll talk to them. We'll have to watch the animation of them escaping. We're down for them escaping. We just don't want them to brag about it too much on stream.
Kind of brain farted there for a little bit. I wanted to go on City, then hookshot it up. It's like, where am I going? The answer is the wrong direction. So I had to go back into the Lost Woods. And we'll head over to Zora's River this way. Good thing we got that scale.
Yeah, Silver Scale's one of those, like, you don't think of it as a big item until you play a bunch of Zooters, and you have seeds where you're like 2 hours in and you still don't have one, and you realize getting to the Ice Cavern or Jabu is just terrible.
Yeah, it's mainly a routing device. There are a couple items it unlocks, but not many. Yeah, it's 90% useful for taking the warp in Zora's Domain, taking the warp in Lake Hylia or Lost Woods to get around the map easier. It probably saved me about 2.5 minutes just being able to have that, given our save and quit location.
So we have about 15 minutes until our next break.
Okay.
All right, we should be able to make some damage here. I think I can knock out the Fire Temple and Ice Cavern in that amount of time. Set me up for I just have to do... I'll be able to do Deku Tree very quickly. Child Spirit when we come in. And then Adult Spirit, and then finally finish off with Shadow.
Out of curiosity, I'm just going to check and see what this is. It's a piece of heart. Don't care.
Don't know if Fant had shown it yet or not, but this is a ground jump. We're going to place this down. And then with a specific set of inputs, effectively Link is trying to pick up the bomb at the same time that he is shielding it. And it puts him in this state where with the same inputs as a backflip, you'll just jump straight up in the air. Call that a ground jump. And yeah, that allows us to have jumps, Breath of the Wild jumps, in Ocarina of Time. Allow you to just kind of short circuit a few rooms here and there. And I'm going Boulder Maze North, which is this way, right? Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? Whoop. Whoop. There's no way. I haven't gone straight over here in a little bit.
Now, unfortunately, I don't already have a blue fire bottle because never ran into a shop at the convenient time. Never ended up going into Ganon's castle to do it. So I only get to really effectively skip a single room here in Ice Cavern. I don't have to open up any chests. And chests in Ice Cavern are very time consuming because you have to wait for the big, huge melting cutscene to end. You have to go bottle another blue fire, which is another cutscene, and going out of your way. So thankfully, we only just have to reach the end. We'll have to bottle 2 blue fires, which I'm going to do right here. And we're not playing on Ice Trap Mayhem, but this is generally where I get frozen a lot. Like this blue bat coming in. Okay, I managed to barely get out in time.
You can see the hover boots don't actually lock a lot of progression in this game. They're just nice for little time saves all over the place. And again, another really nice thing, kind of like the fast block pushing, is kind of taking inspiration from Ocarina of Time 3D. The hover boots, iron boots, Ocarina, they're all items instead of you having to pause every time to put them on. So utilizing that, we can just like press left and right on the D-pad, down on the D-pad for Ocarina, and just have instant access to those. All right, there's my boss key. Let's go ahead and do my menu here. Save and quit.
I got to do some ground jumps here in Ice Cavern to do a similar thing, to jump up these walls we shouldn't be able to reach. There are a number of really fancy glitchless jumps to get in here. I'm not consistent at those enough to do it, so I'm just going to stick with the bomb strats for now.
We need to learn those at some point. They're very cool.
Yeah,
I don't know them
for
either.
reasons alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
They are faster and they look cooler, so it's a win-win. And here's the freeze. There we go.
So what you saw while we were interviewing Fant earlier, you might have been seeing, is that you can actually bomb. There are actually 2 Volvagias in this fight. The ones that you play whack-a-mole with, and the one that flies down into the hole. I'm actually going to bomb the one that flies into the hole. You can hear it kind of scream in the background if I do it right. It's a little awkward to place it. I hit it with both of them. I only had 3 bomb shoes, so I'm going to take the 2 cycle. What that did was it actually damaged Volvagia down. And now with the jump slash from the big Goron sword, now it's in critical health at this point. It's going to go back down really quickly just by me hanging off the ledge right there. Going to look out on the 3rd whack-a-mole pop-up. 1, 2, 3. I thought it was going to all 3 in one hole. And then bam, step back, jump slash, dead Volvagia. 3 medallions for me. GG. Yeah, mine got to be a lot less stressful because I did find that Zora Tunic from Gerudo Training Ground earlier.
I did have fairy, so it was never dangerous, but it was still nice that 1 second. I think it was like half a second because the 1 second was on there for uncomfortable.
Right. It was the long 1 second.
It was a long 1 second. One more ice trap for the road.
All right, so that's those 3 down, and now from this Bolero of Fire spawn point coming out of Fire Temple, I'm just going to go straight over to Ice Cavern, because that's going to get me Nocturne of Shadow, and then off of Nocturne of Shadow, I'll be able to warp back, pick up Requiem of Spirit, go Child, knock out Deku Tree, knock out Child Spirit, go back Adult to finish the game.
Look, and there we go, Nocturne in Ice.
The classic.
Yeah, so now I have everything I need to beat the game. I'm just going to go Child and finish it up. So I got to do the Deku Tree, which will be able to go straight down to the boss because we have the Gift of Din's Fire and Magic. So you can just immediately melt the web and then pop on down. So it'll be the quickest Deku Tree imaginable. Go mode Deku Tree, not something common in Zooter.
Yeah, not common in... Yeah, about to say, Season 4 settings have made it that way with Kokiri Sword being required. Again, their main goal with the Season 4 settings, I know a couple people that are on the committee for creating the rules for this new season. Their main goal was just to break up the meta. The meta for the last couple of years was basically always go the 3-child song route where you go through Zelda's Lullaby, Epona's song, Saria's song. Get all 3 of those whatever songs they are, just because there could be some good warp songs and other things in there. The opening was very set in stone, what everyone did. So now with the random starting locations, you already have ZL, or at least the Zelda's Lullaby song check, whichever song that actually is. All that kind of gets broken up, so it's pretty cool. I am up for having to challenge people's routing all over the place, because that's the fun of Randomizer. There's being good at like moving your character in your game, but then there's also that reaction time of, okay, what am I doing differently now? How do I route this differently? What's unique about this seed compared to any other seed that I could play?
Now, normally when we're playing, Save and Quit as Adult brings us back to the Temple of Time. You can go Child really quick, but I had to go on a journey there to get back here as Adult. Simply because the spawn location being in Kokiri Forest, not too far from the default Child spawn position.
Getting up in these icebergs kind of gets broken when you have the hover boots, so that's nice.
Yeah, I actually didn't know about that until a couple months ago. Where, yeah, putting on your hover boots, it just means you climb up, no issue. But before you had to, like, if you don't have this, like, weird jump slash, the physics are really funky. But yeah, hover boots, incredible. In the vanilla game, going through it casually, that's one of the last items you get, so you don't really have much of an opportunity to use them. But in Randomizer, we found so many different applications of those hover boots. I guess in speedrunning in general, having those hover boots early really allows for some cool stuff.
Yeah, it definitely says something for the power of stuff like hover boots, bomb bag, hook shot, that those are like, at least explosives, not necessarily just bomb bag, but that those are some of the first items they pick up in 100% speedruns of Ocarina of Time. I guess I don't know what it is currently with all the SRM stuff and everything going on in that game. But for years, I know within 30 minutes, you got the hover boots and the hook shot. And at least some explosives. The big Goron sword, by the way, is very big. I don't know if y'all knew that or not. That cut through like two whole piece there. I guess it's on brand for it.
Yeah, and here's
what am I doing? I don't need this
tree
check.
You're gonna see. We dense fire the web. We drop down. Over here.
We're gonna open it. I already Cool. I needed those arrows.
Then we're going to do a ground jump. Sorry, 1 second, Sky. Then we're gonna go up here.
Okay.
All right. Then we're gonna do a dense fire again. And go down here, and then we're at the boss door. Go ahead, Sky.
So, someone was asking, why is Deku mandatory? It's because in this particular seed, it holds the Spirit Medallion, and you need all 6 medallions to get access to Ganon.
Yeah, there are 6 medallions that we need in order to get to Ganon, as Sky is saying, and they are randomized between 9 locations, the 8 main bosses of the different dungeons. So Deku, Dodongo, Jabu, and then the 5 is Adult, Forest, Fire, Water, Shadow, Spirit. And then there's the Light Medallion location, which you normally get for beating the, for just pulling the Master Sword. We just get to start with a free one that simulates what that is.
And a couple quick crouch stabs using the stored power of the Deku Stick, which is the same as a Master Sword, damage-wise. And Goma goes down, just like that. And we're done with the Deku Tree. Didn't have to do any of it. I'm just going to blindly grab whatever item this is. It's a recovery heart.
Go?
Oh, thank you, Goma.
About 4 minutes left till break.
Okay.
All right. I think I'll find out where my small key and spirit is here.
I should really just put the big Goron sword away when I do this room. It just like hard eats inputs. All right, so again, doing those ground jumps all over the place. We're actually going to jump slash into this one. So we only need 1 more blue flame in order to finish it.
This is what we needed to do Child Spirit for. Just go through the little hole.
Oh, this ain't gonna
2
work.
shots. One of them has a key. And then by then, it would probably be break time.
Okay, and there's the last one. Just bypass having to push that block around. I probably lost all the time I saved from it by having 6 bombs blow up in my face, but that's all right. Only need the 1 blue fire just to get through here. I'm going to try to spawn camp that nerd. He takes double damage from behind, but because the Big Goron Sword Jump Slash is so powerful, it still does enough damage just to go ahead and kill it. I don't know if like that's the case or just it's such long reach that it'll get there either way. All right, there's the Nocturne of Shadow. And I guess I'm going to go do Shadow Temple.
Have fun.
Because there's no reason for me to not just do this one now and give you that info.
Now.
And then when I come out of here, I can take care of Spirit. All right. For my boy For my boy Wooden Barrel, I have to try. I gotta try. I need to remember.
You can do it. You can do it.
What's the setup? I think you
just run up to it, but don't go on the little pedestal.
Yeah. You line up on the ground. So again, fire arrow entry is banned. Let's see if I can get the full version of it. Yeah. Or no, dude, I need to do like the 3 fire arrow strat.
I'm watching this, Spike.
All right. We got a version of the meme fire arrow entry. I should have just like brought up the YouTube tutorial and remembered how to do it. Fire arrow entry, we talked about it earlier. It was a strat that for a while was allowed. It's not necessarily, I think, the most difficult strat. It's just one of the more complicated ones. It's like 700 different backflips, side hops, doing all these doohickeys. And you shoot a bunch of fire arrows, and eventually you light all the torches with fire arrows instead of Din's fire. And eventually the community decided just to ban it. Nah, if I did that in a tournament race, they would not ban me. I don't think. I don't know if they ever like released.
They wouldn't do anything about the meme entry, no, because the reason is they don't want to make Din's fire a useless item. It changes the requirements basically for getting into Shadow Temple.
Are you all good with a break? Sorry.
Yes. I'm about to go adult for the last time here. That'd be a perfect time.
I was thinking before Spike hit this boss. That's the reason why I was...
Oh, okay. Well, he's going to die in like 6 seconds. Don't worry.
Okay.
How about when he dies, we'll end it. Oh, if I can get him away. He spawned like in the middle of the arena. All right, right here, and boom, and then he's 1 shot away. Let's see if I can time this. All right, he's dead, and we can pause whenever.
All right, I'm going to pause as soon as I can, because I just pulled the Master Sword.
That's fine. Just count it down.
3, 2, 1, pause.
And we'll leave it there. We don't know what's in that chest. All right, cool.
That's a nice mystery for after the break. All right, folks, remember, Random Number Generation GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programming on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember, you have a Prime Gaming sub, so please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. West Coast Weekend is December 4th to December 6th. The schedule will be released on November 20th. Looking forward to that. And with that, everybody get up, stretch, and we will be back soon with the conclusion of Zooter with Spike, Vegeta, and Fant.
Woo!
Welcome back to Random Number Generation. I'm Skybilz, and I'm joined here by Spike, Vegeta, and Fant, and we are entering the final phase of this co-op Zooter Ocarina of Time race. I'm going to say race in air quotes now because we are in go mode right now.
Let's go!
We need to see who will finish first. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, y'all. We don't stop the timer until both players have finished, right? In a co-op?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Standard in like a co-op tournament, you'll do it like an average of both players. But yeah, we'll just keep the timer going until both of us are done.
All right. Sounds good. Count us in. I'm ready.
All right, on go. Go. No, you at Spike. I did too. Why don't you do this one?
Yeah, thank you. I was like, I gotta have some win tonight. It took a big L at the end of the first hour. All right, unpause in 3, 2, 1, go. All right, so let's see if Fant has to kill Dead Hand or not. And he does. All right, cool.
Excellent.
So you gotta do both in the front too. So here in the Shadow Temple, again, we've already found all our items, so we're just looking for keys. So I'm just trying to find 6 keys, 5 small ones, and 1 big boy for Fant. And he knows he can run straight to the end of the dungeon from there. So that's actually
Spike and Spirit. We're gonna try
that's some of the fun, honestly, of doing co-op is then when you're when someone else trailblazes for you and then you come into the dungeon, you can just go straight there. You know exactly where to go. The dungeons are a lot less monotonous. You have to think about your pathing between chests a lot differently. Because instead of doing like all 18 or whatever checks here in the Shadow Temple that I would always do, maybe when Fant comes in, he's going to have to do just checks 1, 2, 7, 9, 12, and 14. And he has to think of how do I path from 2 to 7 optimally, and so on and so forth. But either way, thanks everyone for showing up tonight. Cool to see so many people in the chat. Hope y'all are having a good chill night. chilling with us, playing some Zooty Tooties. If you want more of this Zooty Tootie, I know, my wife, nuclear reaction. Hey, what do you know? Double Magic's in here, of course. In Patty Chest, just to know. We'll have nuclear reaction. We'll be teaming up with Chelsea X Lynn, good friend of ours. They'll be doing a Zooter co-op for the Fleet Fatels Marathon going on here in just a couple weeks. Lots of awesome speedruns there. Also, my good friend Reenie is going to be running Tropical Freeze, Kung Fu Fruit Cup, doing some Beat Saber. Bunch of cool stuff in that marathon. All right, let's see if Fan has to do check 4. Skip
Unfortunately,
both
I'm in a
those
little
checks.
bit of a pickle here.
Oh no, what's going on?
Hopefully we find what we need here, but I am low on magic, so I can't check the torches room in Spirit Temple. But I'll have to go around and hope the boss key is somewhere else, and we'll see. Statistically, I'm good, but you know, you never know.
Yeah, that can be some of the nicety. Like Majora's Mask randomizer. Again, almost every Zelda has a randomizer. Double magic feels really good. It's generally not too big of a deal in OOT randomizer. You don't use magic that much. But it's still, yeah, you have situations like that. Glad that I have my double magic.
But I'm just looking for the big key in Spirit Temple. I've got all the small keys I need. And it could be one of these two right here, maybe. We'll see.
Oh, I'm having some solid NA aim over here. That could be a tough room. 2 checks in here every first time Zooter player and sometimes 80th time Zooter players can forget. Yo, I found the biggest bomb bag. Can forget that this is an invisible chest right here. All right, Fant can actually skip out on quite a few rooms so far here in the Shadow Temple. Just has to do the first 2 and then start running through. Over to this next room, we get 3 more checks. Could find up to 3 of our 4 remaining keys in here. See what happens, though. By this point, the dungeon has to have given us a second key by the end of this room. We're already given 2 keys early, so. As you see, your roll has quite a few iframe properties, so you can dodge those. I'm also going to do a clip, technically. This was allowed because there is a glitchless jump that came up with that is extremely difficult. So instead of making to where everybody has to learn that, you can just backflip through that, which I failed. I jumped a little early there.
Well done, Spike.
Let's try it again from the other side. What? Am I jumping too late? What is happening? It's up there with Frogs 2 now. Except Frogs 2 I was never good at. Okay, there we go. We made it. Yeah, it's just timing your backflip along that straight line there. Man, is it going to be the first 2 checks and then run all the way to the Silver Rupee room? Because this doesn't have to be a key. And it is, though. That's the switch chest right there. So that's 3 down, 3 to go.
Oops.
And for this, you just kind of want to trust it. You go straight at the door. This is all camera cycle based, making sure that it's not loaded on screen.
Are you doing the thing, Spike?
Yeah, I just went for it. I had the Lens of Truth, so like I could have used that. Oh, that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, we don't have iron boots. We got to go for it. Are you kidding me?
You'll see. You'll see what we're talking about.
I'm probably going to fail it, but I will try. I haven't done it in a while, but it's a very swag strat that saves, like, I'm pretty sure an hour. There's an upcoming room in Shadow Temple that has a bunch of fans in it that blow you all the way to the left, to the right, all over the place. And the standard way you try to get through it is by having the iron boots. We don't have the iron boots this season. So I'm going to try for a very cool camera cycle manipulation type strat where I try to keep the fans off screen as much as possible, then utilize Deku Nuts and the hover boots to kind of get around everything. All right, that's key 4 over there. So that was pot room, block push switch. All right, so let me go ahead and equip my Deku Nuts right here. All right.
So
I have the
enemies
first
here that
Z
drop
target
a lot
in
of
the
magic.
So Z target in the corner, 3, 4. Now I'm gonna reload the room. I can tell the camera didn't fully Z target. I'm gonna go for this one until I get it.
Let's go.
I have to get completely flat up against the wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwalk, backwalk, backwalk. Backflip into it. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm gonna let it go back. I'm gonna set up for it one more time. As in, I'm gonna set up for it till I get it.
Let's go, Spike. Let's go.
I don't know why I'm so bad at this one.
Oh, thank God. There's the boss key. We're safe. It's at the top.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwalk. Backflip. 1, 2. What am I doing wrong? It's because I'm not moving fast enough. It's the initial camera, like, getting in the corner that makes this so hard. Boom. 1, 2, 3, 4. Backwalk. Backflip. 1, 2, 3. Throw that. Go for it. Okay, this is working. Okay, we did it.
Well,
we definitely saved time. I need to work on that strat a lot more. Yeah, it allows you to, as you can see, never have to utilize the never have to wait on the fans. Actually saves like 25 seconds or something.
It's a lot of time. I haven't timed it out to see how much it actually does, but yeah, it's significant. At least when you don't have iron boots. And even when you do have iron boots, it still saves a lot of time. It's by far the fastest way through those rooms.
All right, we got about a 40% chance here that we might get to skip out. That Fant doesn't have to do the back room. Well, neither of us have to. See if we can do it. Bloopy, we're down to a 25% chance. There's an entire maze section at the end of Shadow Temple. Because for whatever reason, the OT devs were like, let's put a small key door in front of the big key door. Just for, like, maximum redundancy. Unfortunate. We are going to be making our way into the maze. And then here, you can do, as you can see, that little strat. To skip out.
Really
pushing
quick,
the block board, going on the ladder.
Yeah, I'm on Twin Rova here. 2 phases. The first phase is everybody's nightmare. It depends on RNG patterns for how they're gonna fly, and sometimes they can be jerks like they are right now. But thankfully, Kopaki or Kome, I forget always which one's the red one, which one's the white one.
I don't even think that I knew their names. Period. I don't even. Yeah.
But
that is lore I did not know
about. They can be
about.
jerks. They can be jerks. If you can use the hook shot at least to help keep them in place if they're in an ideal position for you, like I'm doing right here, just keeping her there. And then now we're gonna relocate to another position that may be favorable to us. Now they're stacked right on top of each other, which is good. So I can just use my hook shot here to keep them in place. Oh, okay, I almost missed my shot. While one is firing, they aren't affected by the hook shot, so you can use that to make sure you only affect one of them. Don't interrupt the cast. Now they're at like perfectly opposite segments of the room, so thankfully they were nice. Not there. That should be it, I think. Yeah. Sometimes they have a chance of giving you a bonus 5th one, depending on... I'm actually not sure what causes it, whether it's like the animation they're in, or where they just won't phase until they fire off another shot. But now we're on phase 2, which is always fixed RNG at least. There we go. Just get 3 shots. You can use the hook shot here to speed up the cycles a little bit. I'm not going to do it right now. I haven't practiced it enough. It's still something I'm working on implementing. But you can speed up her transitions to other platforms. But there we go. 3rd shot. Just go in for 2 crouch stabs and a jump slash. And the Spirit Temple is done.
Go ahead and just kill these re-deads so they don't freeze me later on. Alright, is it on the wall, Master? It is not. Boss across.
Alright.
I believe with that, we have located all the things we need to beat the seed.
Yep. We know exactly where everything is.
Oh, wait.
You know what? Sure, I'm gonna take a health refill here. There's like never any health in Shadow Temple.
She dropped a piece of heart for you.
Yeah, Twin Rova has a piece of heart. There we go. So that's Medallion 5 for me. I'll be heading over to Shadow. And Spike is going to have a very quick Spirit Temple. Be able to skip a lot of the stuff I did. And I should have a very fast Shadow Temple as well, since he has so kindly done all the routing for me.
You're welcome. Whoa! I just dropped my hover boots. Input there. So yeah, this is just knowing the room pretty well, where the platforms are. All for the heck of it, I'll do the Master Sword. I like to show off the Master Sword quick spin strat here. Fant will show off the big Goron Sword crouch stabs instead. Yeah, this is an alternate way if you like. I think they utilize this for OOT 3D because crouch stabs aren't a thing. You can just quick spin fast enough. Oh no, he's grabbed me. Yeah, I dropped a couple inputs there. All right. And I charge up one and land it as he gets close. There we go. We'll call it a 1 cycle. You just got to grab. Well, a 1.1 cycle. You just grabbed me beforehand. So yeah, that's just if you can get a nice rotation on your quick spins, you can 1 cycle him. It helps to be like fully inside of his hitbox like I was. So every piece of the quick spin is hitting him. Alternatively, you'll see Fant, if you have good rhythm, you can also just crouch stab it the whole time.
We'll see if my rhythm comes through today. I have to internally have to sing the Mary Poppins song in my head.
Yes. Would you like me to sing it?
No, I'm going to try it myself in my head this time. I can't rely on you for everything, Spike.
Thanks, baby.
So who's kind of ahead in this more friendly contest, we'll call it?
I am ahead.
You are definitely ahead, yeah. You just have to do Shadow, right? That's it?
Yeah, I'm in Shadow. I've collected my first 2 keys.
Yeah, I think you're going to finish... Frogs 2 might have set me back a little bit. No. You might finish a good, like... Are you going to finish like 10 minutes ahead of me? I don't know.
I don't think so. Deku Tree and Spirit in Go mode are extremely fast. Yeah, so Spike isn't as behind as like the medallion count would make you think. Shadow Temple is one of the longer dungeons. I'd estimate 6 minutes. I'm gonna finish 6 minutes in front. That's my estimate. We'll see.
All right, picking up my Requiem of Spirit again. Gonna need that so we can get Child over to Child Spirit. Get those first 2 small keys. I don't have Prelude, but I have Serenade, so that should be relatively quick for Child to get back and forth. Only song we won't be getting this seed is the Prelude of Light. We'd have to completely beat the Water Temple, Dodongo's Cavern, and Jabu Jabu's Belly. And we don't even know where the Iron Boots and Boomerang are, so that ain't happening.
You see right there, I threw a nut in the wall. And that sets up this nice little bit of box movement here. We could just go straight through that dangerous room to the ends. And I have one more Deku Note, which is exactly what I need.
Perfectly routed.
Where am I? Yeah. So we're going over to the block push room, which is nice. It's just down here.
Alright, so I'm gonna do these in either order. I guess I'll play Minuet first, go take down Deku Tree. Then play Requiem, go get my 2 keys.
Yeah, those are definitely gonna be your fastest 2 keys, probably.
Yeah, I was about to say that, Child 4, Statue left. Yeah, I'm not gonna go to Adult Knuckle. Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, if I do Child 1, Child 2, is that the best? I guess I could do... Yeah, I feel like Child 1, Child 2, you might as well just do both of them.
It's your choice on ZL check or whatever, or in child side.
Right, then I feel like I don't go to Child 4, I just do Statue left.
Yeah, play ZL, long shot over, and then hop on back. Now I'm just gonna pray that my cycle lined up. It did. Okay, pretty good.
Now I'm assuming Fant did the ground jump coming up here, so I'll do an alternative method of getting down here.
I'm gonna place a Furora's Wind in this room, so I don't have to kill a bunch of enemies in the pot room, which Spike has demarcated as a room I need to go in.
Alright, so again, Din's Fire gonna make this a very, very fast Deku Tree. As you guys already probably saw from Fant. Walk up here, Din's Fire. Don't have to climb up the Deku Tree. Kill that skull on the way down. Sucks to be him. Now I'm gonna go for the Tsundere skip. This is what you do if you don't have bombs.
What a great name for the skip.
See if I actually get this pause buffer or not. Alright, we got the right frame. So now you hold up out of that, and you're up on the ledge. So that's one that like probably looks super swag and super hard. As long as you hit the frame, then you're gonna get it. You just have to have a good visual cue on the wall.
Yeah, I just hit the frame perfect timing. Yeah, no big deal.
Yeah, it's whatever. I mean, in a 20 FPS game.
Yeah, it is 20 FPS, so frame perfect is relative, right?
A little manipulation back there to getting the little scrubs to come up in the correct order. And now I'm going to jump slash into the cutscene right here. I've already got Deku Nuts equipped. So because I did the jump slash with the Deku Stick, that's as strong as the Master Sword, actually. And that will be applied to all these crouch stabs with my Kokiri Sword.
So, Spike, if it makes you feel better, I also messed up the fan skip.
Oh, okay, I got something tonight. I messed it up like 3 times, like 2, maybe 3 times. I can't remember. It was rough. I need to work on it more. That's like one of my favorite strats we found in the last year. It's so good.
All right, we got it second try.
Gamer.
That still probably saved time for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you can recognize quickly enough. All right, now Requiem. Let's go get the 2 keys and Child Spirit. Yeah, again, there are 5
still in
small
shadow
keys.
After all of this.
Yeah, I might not be too far behind.
I hookshot these Gibdos because Gibdos are very rude and they freeze you a lot. So rather than risking it, I always prefer to just go in and hookshot them, stun them so they can't do anything funny to me. I'm gonna go for a ladder skip here. Oop, oop. Gravity is weird. Angled surfaces in this game are weird. They behave a little oddly, not as you would expect. Yeah, I'm on the boat. The longest cutscene in the game.
Nifty little strat right here. Very easy one where you can just actually light your Deku stick and then come to the other side. And this skips out on having to get the 5 silver rupees in the room later on. And you can put it away by pulling out like a slingshot or something right as you're opening a door. Throw the Deku nut, get in the corner, angle away, hit the very corner of that crystal, get over and get my 2 chests right here. Both of these should be small keys, unless Fant's lying to me.
I wouldn't lie to you,
Fant
Spike.
so far is telling the truth. Thank you, thank you.
Unless we're playing Among Us, I'm not going to lie to you.
and then that's kind of the point. All right, jump over here. That'll bait the Mimic there to go straight into the fire. I'm going to void out just to get myself back across the room a little faster. Come over here, throw one more Deku nut, and then we'll serenade out of here with our 2 keys. Yeah, unfortunate that those 2 small keys are on that side. That forced us to have to go through to go pick up Requiem of Spirit, but it's okay. We got all our stuff. We're filling out the content for the night. And now, over to Mr. Owl.
I think you would rather be doing this right now than trying to find a needle in a haystack in Hyrule.
Oh, yeah, no, this is way better. We just get to chill. It's not really. We can't find it again.
Okay, no, we didn't have to go into Water Temple.
Yeah, that was
We
good.
didn't have to go into the Dongos. We never found any other bow in the sea.
Yeah, that was the only bow. I know, there was a part of me that was like, maybe I don't need to go through DC. I mean, it was a short dip. Yeah, no Jabu required. GTG and Bottom of the Well, neither of those were required. I did both of them.
We're finally nearing the end of Shadow here. It is a long, meaty dungeon.
Yeah, but again, at least in go mode with the key information, there were a good 4 or 5 full rooms that Fan didn't have to go into. All right. And that is it for the child segment of the run. Goodbye, Child Link. I feel like I was barely child this run. They're just kind of like dip in, dip out. Fan gave me all the info. I never had to like search for anything as a child. Play Requiem.
Well, you did search the bottom of the well. And it's
Oh, that's
treasure
right.
trove of
Let me
absolutely
rephrase
nothing.
that. I never found anything as a child.
There we go.
All my time was wasted.
I messed up the Mary Poppins. Should have had Spike sing to me.
Oh, he's giving me time to catch up, chat. All right, and then the last 2 I'm going to do here are... Yeah, statue left hand. And then it's the last room. This, you want to just get this Floor Master stuck on the other side of this mirror right here, and he can't mess with you. After the 3rd push, you want to switch directions, though. Because then he's got an angle at you.
You know what? Sure, let's take this recovery heart. And
Yeah, I actually took
gets
that. I was
medallion.
like, you know what? That looks great.
Yeah, 6 medallions. We can now finally head over to Gan's Castle. Don't forget, Spike, to head into Temple of Time to get your boss key.
Yes, thank you so much. Genuinely, thank you. Oh, that's right.
This is one of the few times in Random Number Generation where we've had a seed actually cooperate. We've had a lot of cursed seeds on this show lately, and maybe we broke the curse with this one. I can dream, certainly.
Well, I'm glad we were able to break the curse.
Break the curse.
Hey,
Yeah.
Halloween is over, so.
Yeah, time for the November seeds. Everything's pushing up daisies at this point. I get to skip out on this whole chunk of rooms right here. See the boss key at the top will be good. Long shot, I absolutely despise this room, but if you got the long shot, which you normally would casually, just skip the entire thing. It's great. Thank you, OT-Devs, for making the long shot just that long.
It's the game description says the long shot, it shoots twice as far as the hook shot. It feels like it shoots 10 times as long as the hook shot.
Yeah, dude, it's at least a quad. Nifty strat where you just do a little backflip with the shield out. And then this should be the boss key, and I've got my spirit boss key. Menu back in, my bombs. Need one explosive here.
All right, there's my Cannon's Castle boss key. I have now collected every item I need. But we were still going to open up the validation chest, see what's in store for us there. Can't be anything valuable.
Thank you, Lizalfos. Nice little damage boost right there where you start pushing the mirror and then the Lizalfos knocks you out of the animation, but the mirror keeps moving so I can start getting in position.
I need to keep track of my finish time to see how accurate we are. I was thinking 6
on the
minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes delta. I need to see how close that was. I'm now entering the castle. I think it's going to be even lower than less than 6 minutes.
Yeah, I was like, maybe this is like a 4-minute spread. It's tough because Twin Rove is is definitely the longest fight. The first phase takes a while, and you got this pre-fight with Naburu. Thankfully, Big Goron Sword speeds it up quite a bit. Just kind of get at its ankle and stab at it with crouch stabs. It'll be over with pretty quickly. I know they actually changed this recently in the randomizer, Fant and I noticed, to where they aren't already spawned in, which sometimes can actually make the fight slightly slower. Yeah, it makes it to where you can react a little better to it.
Yeah.
Oh, she needs to dive in front of it. Ah, but dang it.
Twin Rova being rude to us both today.
Oh, don't you get behind me. Don't you dare get behind me. Oh, come on, dude. Okay, well, I'm 0 for 2. They're staying just off camera. Okay, this one I can work with.
All right, perfect. A blue rupee was in validation, which maxed out my wallet.
Nice.
Changed the color to green. Oopsies.
Alright, we're 2 for 4. I would still win a Major League Baseball MVP award at this point. It's not get worse than that. What are they doing? What are they doing?
Right, yeah.
This is the worst boss fight in this game. I just want everyone to know that. They can just waste as much time as they want. Again, you can utilize the hook shot to try to mitigate that RNG. Oh my gosh, they won't stay in the same corner. Well, okay, fire one, whatever you're called, you need to... Okay, got it. And then I go ahead and hook shot the one that did the last blast. That's to prevent the potential for a bonus blast. All right, I missed 2 shots. How many did you miss?
I missed 1 shot.
Dang it.
I think. I don't know. I wasn't really keeping track. I know I missed at least 1 shot. I'll rephrase. If somebody watching wants to double check or knows how many I missed, share. I missed at least 1.
All right, so when she's above half health, she'll always give you 3 of the same blast. And then since that big Goron sword, I'm just going to play this a little safe. Blast her from there, jump out. Didn't quite pull out the big Goron sword fast enough. We were still able to one-cycle her. It's relatively easy. With Master Sword, it's a lot easier to get it if you actually get all the way on the same platform as her. You can start hitting her as she's falling to the ground. So there's 6 medallions for me.
All right, GG. Now, I wanted Spike to keep us on the wonderful commentary on Twinrova there, because Twinrova is the most annoying boss of this game. Took a easy phase 1 of Ganon. It's just shoot a light arrow, reflect with the bottle. The bottle is significantly easier if you're ever having a hard time with this very old game that you may be playing for the first time recently. The bottle has way more frames to reflect a shot than anything else. So it's generally the randomizer's weapon of choice to reflect Ganondorf's 4 balls back. But now I'm on phase 2. I made sure to store a Master Sword slash, so that when I poke up with the hammer, it'll do Master Sword damage, jump slash damage. Because everything but the Master Sword deals 1 damage here, and I just got hit in the face. So, just giving Spike some time here. And it's only 3 crouch stabs in this phase. Get us through. There we go. Phase 1 of Ganon down. Now we gotta go pick up our Master Sword, and it's gonna be 5 more crouch stabs slash jump slashes, and we are done. So, getting ready on time for me.
Your 6 minutes might be actually about dead on, because I'm about to go over to the castle. I'm about to go get my big key.
So, as a reminder, the timer will not stop until Spike is finished with Ganon. Fan is only part of the equation here, as in co-op, both people need to finish.
Oh, I'm throwing away seconds here.
But Fan wins the race here.
No, we're just.
Hey, he's not done yet.
All right. Well, I'm not done yet, but Ganon phase 2 is down, so
you could whiff him for like 7 minutes.
I could.
So yeah, normally in vanilla settings where it's not randomized starting location, if you save quit, you end up in the Temple of Time. So you just get the boss key without even thinking about it. I'll let Fant call out his time.
And I'm done.
All right, GG, my dude. I just got my boss key. I'm on my way to storm through Ganon's castle as well.
2:33:47, Fant, for your half of it.
Alrighty.
It's a nice seed.
It's a pretty solid seed. Yeah, we didn't have to touch 2 of our 3 stone dungeons at all. Again, I'm surprised we only saw 1 of our 3 bows. It's pretty crazy. Because I like Jabu and Water. Jabu and Water are actually the 2 smallest dungeons in terms of finding potential non-dungeon items there, only 4 apiece. So, since we did all the side dungeons, yeah, I'm pretty surprised. We did not see a second bow. Maybe they're both in Ganon's castle. We never had to do anything here.
I think one of them could have been in Jabu as well.
Absolutely. All right, so making our way up, Big Goron Sword should help quite a bit with speeding up these strats. I always like to do a charged spin slash here. It's like one of the only places where I use charged spin slashes, but it's good for catching those idiots because they like to jump away all the time you're trying to crouch stab them. So just charge it up, let them get a little close, and you take out both of them in one shot with the Big Goron Sword. Almost always, you're going to be able to catch this guy on spawn. And then as he jumps out at you. Unfortunately, Stalfos like to waste as much time as possible. We got to pick this up because we got to validate the run. I believe you already know what it is. It's a bloopy. Yo, bloopies for days. One more pre-Ganondorf fight. We got the 2 Iron Knuckles. I ended off without crouch stab. That's still stored, and I want to get right in between them and then start going at it. Didn't quite do it perfectly. I wanted to get both of them with each of the crouch stabs. You got to aim a little more to the black one there. But taking out both Iron Knuckles pretty quickly. It's a scary fight if you let them start doing any damage, but the Big Goron Sword trivializes it quite a bit with the crouch stab. saving our last menu to do all at once. Let the carpet even out there a little bit. Make our way up. Start side hopping. And then here is, we both found out where the light arrows were very early. If you get to here without the light arrows, he'll tell you where they are. So that's why light arrows can't be a part of like Way of the Hero locations, because the game's already guaranteed it's gonna give you a hint where they are. And you don't need the lights until Ganondorf. All right, so now in this last menu, I want to get my Megaton Hammer, bottle, and light arrows all equipped. While doing a jump slash. And then switching over to the Master Sword, because I'm going to want the Master Sword the rest of the game. But by doing that crouch stab with the Big Goron Sword, I have Big Goron Sword jump slash damage stored. Again, utilizing that bottle like Fant did. Now I need 5 shots. 1. Nice. 1 cycle on Ganondorf. GG. After the 4th hit, I believe it's a 2-frame window in order to hit each successive hit on Ganondorf. So if you're doing it with just the Master Sword, that's 10 stabs. You gotta do 6 of them at 2-frame windows. And there's a little mark on the ground you gotta look for to make sure you do the jump slash over that line. That's where the cutscene trigger is here. So now I've got Master Sword jump slash stored. As Fant said, everything you do to him, whether you hit him with the hammer, the Big Goron Sword, shoot him with a bow, hook shot, anything, they all do 1 damage. Except for the Master Sword, which does 2 damage on normal slash and 4 on jump slashes. So by storing that, we can use the Megaton Hammer or the Big Goron Sword in order to still do those crouch stabs and get him in the tail. Now that being said, I'm Spike Vegeta, so I'm going to use, wait, I don't have enough, so never mind. We're going to use the crouch stabs. Never mind what I was about to say. Going through the tail, rolling through, bait out an attack, kind of learn where to aim. And 1 more here, knock him down. That's phase 1. Go pick up the Master Sword for the last 5. Make sure I don't roll too close to Zelda so that she doesn't try to give me any text boxes. Jump slash him in the face on the way in. Roll through. Again, keep baiting out those attacks. Yeah, I've only got like 3 Deku Nuts. But Deku Nuts can also be used, all of them. So time's going to be coming up for me. I still need to throw the Deku Nuts, don't I? People are going to judge me forever. All right, let me get out. I have like 3 Deku Nuts. He will remember my wrath. And menu, and yep, there were 3 of them exactly. And pa-cha, 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 and bam, time.
GG.
GG.
2:39:47
was the time of the co-op.
Nice. 2:39?
2:39:47, correct.
Dang, all right. That was actually pretty fast. Yeah.
Exactly 6 minutes off.
Exactly.
Was it exact?
Exactly to the second.
Wow.
Fant guessed I was 6 minutes. That's crazy, Fant. What a monster.
Wow, fan.
Almost like you've done a few of these. Fant and I have done like, 60, 70, 80 co-op seeds together. I feel like it's in that ball.
A lot,
Yeah.
yeah. Well, we know each other's play style very well.
So I do want to remind y'all, please go follow both of these streamers if you have not already. That's twitch.tv/SpikeVegeta, twitch.tv/fan_TV. Please give both of them a follow. The commentary also was very solid by you both throughout. I think myself, as well as everyone in the chat, has learned a lot, not only about the randomizer, but about this game's mechanics. So well done on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you for those links as well. Is there anything else you would like everyone to know before we wrap up here?
Try out Zooter. It's fun. And
Yeah,
co-op.
it is a lot of fun.
Doing these with Fant have been a ton of. I've done them with a number of people, obviously the most with Fant. And co-op's such a less intimidating way, I think, also to get into it, where you guys can share info and just, they don't take nearly as long. So this seed that might have been like 3.5 hours for one person, we got to do it in just over 2.5. So yeah, absolutely recommend getting into Zooter, checking out the website, get into the Discord. They can help you find other resources and stuff from there. And yeah, get a co-op partner. Just start going at the seed, sharing info. It's cool.
Anything else on your end, Fan?
Nothing from me. It's just thanks for having us on, Sky. I hope everybody watching had a good time as well. I always love, showcasing Zooter, and it's always nice doing a co-op, just hanging out with a friend for a couple hours at the common room. Always a blast.
Well, I love having y'all on here. We'll have to do this again at some point. There are so many different settings to Zooter that we're going to be having Zooter on a lot. And the next time we do have Zooter, which, by the way, we will not be on in 2 weeks just because Frame Patel is going to be going on, and y'all have heard me give announcements for that. But the next time we will be on here will be for RNG December 1st, and it looks like we're going to be having Nukes on for Zooter. So
Yay!
I'm very excited about that. And I'm hoping we get a chance to do the Triforce Hunt. We haven't featured that yet on here. So again, many different ways to watch and enjoy Zooter. We would like to absolutely show off all the different ways here on Random Number Generation. So, real quick before we leave again, folks, remember, the Random Number Generation and GDQ Hotfix is brought to you by viewers like you. If you'd like to support the stream as well as the other programs on GDQ Hotfix, please consider subbing to the channel. If you have Amazon Prime, remember you have a Prime Gaming sub. Please consider using that if you have not already to sub to the channel. Now, tomorrow, I am going to be back right here again for Mercy Kill. And we're going to have Drex23 and Author Blues on. They're going to be playing through some real gems of games tomorrow. So, just to give you all an idea, we have Pugsy. That's a really cool puzzle game there for the Genesis. We also have Bubsy 3D. And if you have not seen Bubsy 3D, it is very much worth a watch. We'll also have one game that is, not quite as much of a bargain gem. We will have Disney's Aladdin on here for the Super Nintendo. Drex will be running that as well. That's going to be very excited. And then we will have another game by Drex as well. And I'm going to keep that one a secret for now. Drex is running 3 games. I can't reveal it all. You'll have to come here 7 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. Again, Drex and Author Blues, if you're looking for a good laugh, if you're looking for some real gems in video games, come out and support Drex and Author Blues. It's going to be a great time. And on Thursday, we also have the first step. We'll have Castle Crashers this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern. Hobbs and Keys. Definitely don't want to miss that. Another 2 friends of mine that are absolutely awesome. So that is going to do it for me here, folks. I will see you all tomorrow evening for Mercy Kill. And we will see you next month, December 1st, for Random Number Generation with Nukes and more Zooter. Take care, y'all.